It's so stupid, it's positively brilliant.
Yep, Charlamagne the God.
Andrew Schultz.
We are the Brilliant Idiots podcast, back for another week of brilliant idiotness.
Yeah.
Today is Inauguration Day, man. You know, it's also a sad day for some, you know. But let's not act like we're not going to miss the Don, bro.
Yo, we're going to miss him, bro.
They
got to give him his Twitter back, bro. Come on.
They did.
Oh, he got it back?
He got a Twitter back this morning.
Is he live tweeting the inauguration?
I don't know if he's live
crazy.
tweeting. Nah, his pride ain't going to let him yet. Let
him do it. Yo, his suit is trash.
I'm not going to lie. I was a little disappointed today. I thought he would do a little bit more to steal the thunder away from Biden and Kamala.
Nah.
Because it's easy to do because the media is making Trump the A story when they shouldn't. The A story should be the inauguration, right? B story should be Kamala. C story should be Trump leaving. But all day today on CNN, it was Don.
That's ratings, baby.
Don.
That's the ratings, bro. They're going to all take a hit now that we got Biden. Shit's about to get boring.
Oh, no. What you about to see, motherfuckers got to prove they good again. Because it's easy to stand on the soapbox of, you know, fuck Trump, fuck all that negative shit that's going on over there.
When you got a villain, it's easy.
When you got a villain, it's easy.
Now you got to come correct.
Now you got to go out there and really show your power.
Like Stephen A. Smith, when there was no sports, he was going on every day talking about sports.
Beast, though. No,
genius.
Beast. Him and Max Kellerman was
No.
Yeah, absolutely.
Got a
100%.
sports show.
Oh,
There's
yeah,
no
absolutely.
sports.
Absolutely.
Just
absolutely.
talking.
Absolutely. Now, we got our peoples in the building.
Yes.
Gang, would you like to introduce yourselves, even though they can see you on camera anyway?
Well,
no,
some people
gang,
are listening. Some
like
people are
effect
listening.
intro.
You want to see? We have Mandii.
You know what I mean?
Full
It's your
court
girl.
pumps.
It's your girl, that bitch, a.k.a. Peg the Stallion.
Relax just the Buddha hole.
It's just a Buddha hole. Y'all know I still be playing with the Buddha holes.
Oh,
Peg
God.
the Stallion is crazy.
Peg the Stallion is
That's a crazy name, yo. That's a crazy name, yo. Peg the
But
Peg
I'm
the
stuck
Stallion.
with it. She said I'm stuck with it. But we also have Weezy here.
Weezy!
Hi.
Together they are horrible decisions.
That's right. You used to fuck up our names until you put us on your network.
What I used to say?
You used to be on the Breakfast Club like Weezy and Mandii, with Mandii and Weezy.
Those are your
That's
names.
the names. Oh, it's
He
an order?
got it right.
I mean,
No, you would know one and not the other, and then you would be like, "Oh, she gonna kill me." What's the other one?
oh yeah, you did used to say what's the other one. Facts.
But that's okay. Just keep talking about it. How many nationally syndicated number one? How many people is that? I don't care who they think it is. Just horrible. Type in whore.
Horrible.
Type in whore, we pop up.
That's
Oh,
right.
wow.
Even though we're taking whores. When we came last time, we were like really whores. We have boyfriends and shit.
Whoa.
You guys got boyfriends?
Whoa.
We are trying to sell the show.
Oh, okay.
I'm still sucking dick. I don't know about this one.
I just
Stop.
sucked dick this morning.
All right.
But it was the dick that stayed in my mouth.
Hold on, so you wake up to that?
So I had the conversation with my boyfriend. Sex at night is for the woman.
Okay.
Sex
Had
in the
coffee,
morning is
bro.
for man.
Really?
Yes, because they wake up hard.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
men
yeah,
should
yeah.
be fulfilled in
Man,
the
No,
I
really,
haven't,
that's
I haven't
the gift
woken
for
up
women.
hard in 5
You
years.
don't wake up
bro.
hard?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. That.
Wow.
Well, no, I still do.
I wake up having to pee. That's how I know I'm old.
I gotta warm it up. It's like when you start the car early in the morning, you know what I'm saying?
Not the warm-up.
Yeah. Once I get up and get going, then it gets hard. But I don't wake up just like
So you just be sitting at the Breakfast Club with a hard dick?
nah, I usually drive in with a hard dick.
Oh, okay.
And then once I do like my meditation in the morning, read my daily
No, but see, I
affirmations,
think
it comes
Mandy's
down.
man be on the chew. She be talking about how they fuck 5 times back to back.
That's
He be coming,
crazy.
go back in.
That's just
Why you
He
dating?
told
Why are
her
you dating an 18-year-old? You too grown for that.
Not.
He
He's
like
almost
50.
Really?
Oh,
he definitely on that chew or that
Oh,
honey
he's
pack.
definitely.
Or that honey pack. That honey pack.
I don't know what
Don't
honey
do
pack
that.
is.
We got a promo. We used to have a promo code.
Yeah, but don't do that. No, he
Do
just,
what?
He
He's
just takes
absolutely-
sea moss. He drinks his beet juice.
I do see moss and
He
beet
does
juice.
stuff. He's very healthy.
Dog, I've fucked healthy niggas. There's no way this is a real person.
It is. He's very real.
And what do you mean 5 in a row? What do you mean by that?
Like he comes and he stays hard. And
Nah. Who's this robot you date?
That's
Brian Pumper?
That's a serial killer. That's Richard Ramirez. Ramirez. That's the Night Stalker.
Why? Just
That's who you're dating. You're dating the Night Stalker, yo. All these
I
people
feel
are
like I've had nights like that, but not like
Nah,
consistent.
nah.
3 minimum.
No. That's
3
PEDs.
nuts minimum?
3 nuts minimum.
Wait,
Nah,
wait,
anybody got
like
time for
in
that.
a day, or like he nuts and puts it back
Why you don't
in?
have a job, bro?
Yeah.
He clearly don't have no
Nah,
job. He
how
clearly
much
don't
money
got
is he
shit to
making?
do. Yeah, he must be
he's
retired.
Good. He good.
That's
He
what I'm
good.
saying. He must be retired.
What does he
There's
do
no way.
for a living?
We ain't gonna talk about all that.
No, we need to. He drives a
Nah.
bus.
What's his race?
He
What's
drives
his
a
race?
bus.
Black.
He's black? Wow.
No.
African American. Why you say
No.
We're not gonna.
He's
Almost
making up for
50.
something. You can't fuck all that amount of time, and you're doing, well in life.
And you know what's funny about you saying that? I
Yeah.
always say the best dick is broke dick because they have time to give you like good dick.
They feel bad.
The guys with
They
the
got something
most
to
money,
prove.
it's like it's either medium or okay.
Yeah.
But when they are broke,
I'll give you
my
whack
God.
dick in a purse.
I
Exactly. It's a better combination.
You can't sling whack dick for ego though. You still got to put it down.
Dude,
You know what
I
mean?
was talking about on Flagrant. I had like a real fucking problem last couple of weeks where I was coming super fast, like teenage
shout out
fast.
to
What is super
wifey.
fast?
No, I mean like she could. Usually my position is I'm on my back, right, and the girl's on top because I
And
got
your legs are in the air. Gotcha.
and my legs are in the air.
Mhm.
And Peg the Stallion, bro. This girl's crazy, bro. This girl's so wild.
Peg
She's
the
a wild ass
Then
girl.
you was on your back. Go ahead.
No, like she's on top and I can control it when she's on top. For whatever reason, it's easier for me to control. But she started doing something where I couldn't control it. And I was I could come in 3 pumps. I would have to tell her to like get off. And I was like traumatized.
You should
I had-
congratulate her.
That's
You
dope.
know,
No,
Good
at
for
first
her.
it's cool. Then after a while, that she needs to get off.
Yo, but your girl be
Yeah.
working out like crazy,
She
dude. Like
works
we
out
be
like
talking about
crazy.
workouts. She might be a little. You might need to get your shit together.
Something was going on, and I literally figured out what it was. Thank God. But I was having the most insecure 2 weeks
What
of my
was
life.
it?
What was it?
What was it?
She was coming up too high on the dick.
Oh, she was taking that whole thing.
No, she wasn't taking the whole thing. Once I put the whole thing in there, then I had a little bit more room to operate.
You know what that is? It's the tip, the frenulum. It's very sensitive. So like,
All of my shit is in my head. My shaft is like what is it? Lieutenant Dan's legs.
Oh my God.
Do you know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is my shaft. Like, you go like that, I don't feel shit.
This is my
But the
girl's
second you get to the
favorite
tip,
You
whoa!
have a paraplenis.
I got
that was good.
Paraplenis, bro. Except for the tip is crazy
Yeah.
sensitive. So once I figured out, I fucking calmed down. But I was literally, I was going through the most traumatic 2 weeks of my life.
Did she
bro.
like coddle
I
you
felt
after
so
and be like, it's
insecure.
okay, baby?
Nah, at first she was like, nah, it's all good. Like, it was kind of like flattering.
Then after a while,
let's go.
Hello.
And then like she was picking fights about shit, and I didn't have the confidence to stand up for myself. You know? like she kind of like snapping me about like watching a movie, and I was like, okay, I guess we don't need to watch Angels and Demons. Like I didn't have. But when you're making your girl come and you're satisfying her,
Oh yeah, then you can
that's
be dominant
it.
again.
Yeah, it's like, I
But
don't
yeah.
want to talk tonight.
If
Yeah.
you ain't making me come, you gotta submit.
Yeah,
Submit.
but just give her credit. Just be like, yo, this pussy is the bomb.
I
Like,
tried that for the first week, bro.
it's true though.
I tried that for the first
Yo,
week.
if a guy's
It was
fucking you
lasting
for
for more than a
hours and
week?
2
hours,
weeks.
your
Oh,
pussy
wow.
is garbage.
Yeah. Well, this pussy was very good. What?
You know, men
Oh,
like
shit,
to pride
you said
themselves on the
something.
duration.
No, because
If your
he
man is
comes-
fucking you for hours and hours, your pussy is
But no,
garbage.
just because he comes multiple times doesn't mean that it's hours that we fucking for.
That's
Wait.
right. That's right. That's true.
Oh, so
You
it's
know
quick.
what?
Oh, wait, he
Calm
gives you
down.
short nuts?
No, not short nuts, but like 10-minute nuts.
So he don't really
Short
ca-
nuts
it'd be
sound like a cartoon.
Short nut-
Animaniacs and short
no,
nuts coming
no.
to you today.
Short nut asses.
Okay, now that's fun. If you giving me like a 5 minute, then you come
No,
another.
not
It's like
5,
fun.
it's
It's like
like
porn
10.
shit.
We
It's like a
switch
bukkake
positions.
with one
It's
person.
fun.
No,
Nah, me neither, bro.
cut that shit out.
Nuts
yo.
take too much out of me at this age.
Yeah,
I like 12-minute sex.
12 minutes is fine.
That's a
That's
good.
my
That's a
shit.
good
great amount of
length.
time.
That's
And
a
then
good
you
length.
come and then we go again.
No.
If you don't think 12 minutes is a long time,
Shower.
do 12 minutes high intensity cardio and tell me that's not a long time.
Hey, that's a great
12
idea.
minutes is a long time.
Okay, but not
Yo.
everyone is at high intensity for the whole
All right,
12
fine.
minutes.
That's a whole football quarter, bro.
12 minutes of whole football. Do this. Hold your breath 12 minutes.
No.
Word up, you can't.
Yeah,
No,
you
for
die.
real,
No,
Talk
yo.
about 12 minutes isn't long.
Decision.
Hold your breath then.
I'm telling you, 12 minutes is a long time. That shit don't sound like much. Yeah,
Nah,
right.
that's a long time.
12 minutes?
Okay.
3 minutes is a long time if you're doing it right.
Yeah.
Okay, wow.
Yeah, 'cause-
I wanted to get on board with you with that one, but
But
that's
that's why I eat
3
pussy
minutes
though.
is pretty
Eat
short.
pussy and sure as a nut.
Yeah.
And so if you do come fast, at least everybody got it.
I
still-
agree.
I
If that's not
still-
encompassed in the 12 minutes, yeah. Foreplay shouldn't be.
I still don't know how to eat pussy, man. I don't know if I'm
Dude,
ever.
Dude,
gonna learn
how many
that
times
skill.
have I talked about eating pussy on this fucking show? with
Yo,
you?
have you ever seen a black person swim for the first time, like as an adult? Like you ever see a black
Where
dude
is
get
this going?
thrown?
I
in-
taught two friends.
No, but like you ever seen a black dude get thrown in like a pool or the ocean, and he's like paddling like crazy, trying to survive. That's how I am eating pussy.
It's
yo.
only like that. It's only like that because he got jeans and Timbs on, bro. If
That's
you didn't
also
have-
true.
That's
Just
all.
sinking
to do it's very simple. You
Only
just
reason,
have to
bro.
make out with it. Use it as its lips.
Yeah.
Turn so that they match each other and it won't be that difficult because we eat pussy like this.
That's how I eat pussy.
You need to eat it like this.
Oh,
What do you mean?
shit.
So
Turn the
we
camera sideways. What you mean, Weezy? What you talking
Here
about?
we go.
I give this tip all the time. I promise you. As someone who
She
eats
said
pussy,
eat pussy like an Andrew Schultz Instagram
Word.
video.
we eat. Oh yeah, turn your phone.
Turn your phone sideways. Turn your pussy sideways.
bow.
Yo, imagine you telling your girl that shit. Yo. Turn your pussy
Let me show you
sideways.
something.
Let me show you something.
I'm weak.
You got to do that for the culture.
No,
show.
that's good marketing.
No, you got to.
I got
Turn
it.
your pussy sideways. Let me
I
show
was
you
about to
something.
do that to save my relationship. That's what I was about to do.
Nah, the ring should keep it.
Well, tell us what happened. You turn them
So
sideways.
we eat it like this, right? The V, but our lips don't match. And really, we should be matching our lips with the shape of the vagina because it should be like
But
making
what the
out.
leg is in the way.
Well, you,
Also, my nose is
you gotta
big.
eat
That
pu-
shit
you
gonna
got-
fucking hit her knee.
you should be using your nose in the pussy.
Come on.
You've never had anybody. You've had niggas put their nose.
I
in
don't
the
want to
pussy.
hurt her.
I'm
You know what I'm saying?
You gonna get this nose.
I don't want
You
to
gonna
hurt
get this
her.
nose.
When your boy
Yeah.
goes deep.
This is ridiculous that I knew what you was about to say. Nah, you turn your head so that your lips match the pussy, and it feels better.
I hate this motherfucker so much because he's just visualizing it right now.
Because all I thought was, my mind said 9-inch nails, 9-inch nose. I don't know why. I don't know why the fuck my mind was thinking
Yo,
that shit.
you have a nose that matches your last name. Everybody thinks you Jewish, and you got a fucking schnoz like that.
I know it's so bad, bro.
Oh my God.
It's good.
just
Just
be
use
in
it
there.
in the pussy while your mouth's on the clit. I'm telling you,
Just
you'll kill it.
stab it.
But also remember, when you turn your mouth, you reach new nerves on the clit that you
Right.
can't feel when you're doing it like this.
So I should tilt my head?
Yes,
Really?
I'm telling you,
I don't
yo.
know, man.
Yeah,
I
that shit
don't
is
know.
that shit feel like it'll hurt.
When I said that shit a
That
year,
feels like it will hurt just tilting your head.
yeah, like this why you doing this?
God forbid y'all.
Lay it on her
God forbid you
thigh.
inconvenience
Lay it on her
yourselves.
thigh.
Do you
Nah,
know
we
how
don't do
hard
that.
sucking dick is? I have to
Right.
breathe through my nose. I'm already
That
got
shit is hard.
asthma. It's ridiculous. Then I got to get up, act like I'm trying to talk nasty so I can breathe,
Oh.
just to go back down.
That's a lot.
My tonsils be in the way.
Good. Well, it's supposed to hit that little dangly thing in the back of your throat.
That's
Okay?
true.
Blame Cardi for making guys feel like we have to do that.
Yeah, that's also true.
I said he had
That's
to
Cardi's
stop. It
fault.
fucked up my vocal cords. one
Sucking
night.
dick?
Yeah.
Oh, that's it. We
Why
had,
do you
we
girls-
had a doctor
Wait a
on
minute,
who
why
said
do
you
girls
can.
love sucking dick so much is the only thing that y'all love?
Because you get to like
Wait,
really
that's
sun a
whoa.
dude.
That is a whoa.
No,
lot
but
of-
why is
Whoa.
it? Why is it? Well, yeah, why is that? That it's just like you need that so badly that you would die without sucking dick.
There's a lot of girls that don't feel that way. A lot of girls
I don't
like
know
it.
any of them
You don't know any?
I love women who I love that my wife is enthused
about
about giving
fellatio.
head. Yeah,
Yes.
man.
Nobody wants it to feel like a job, even though it is a
It is
job.
a job.
But it's not a
But,
job.
It's a
I'll
blow.
suck your dick tonight. Like that's not fun. I don't like when men do that to me. Like
I
you know
like
what I
to-
mean? Like they
I like-
gotta eat pussy. Like that's ridiculous.
I like
you
to hear
should
fuck
want to.
my mouth.
Wow.
I say stuff like that. Look, can you
I
not-
say stuff like that.
That's,
But I also
that's
say
scary,
Buddha hole.
dude.
I mean, no, but like
That's scary.
it's
You can't
crazy
fuck
too,
a,
though,
you
man.
can't fuck a girl's mouth. You could hurt her if you fuck her mouth.
Oh yeah, I couldn't talk. I was talking.
Mandy, tell him what you told your man about fucking you in the ass.
No,
Mandy goes, so Mandy been talking all this shit for
You know
years
what I
on
like
our
about
show.
Weezy? Mandy, tell him. No. Okay, well, I'll do it then. I
Bitch,
gave
we
you a
gonna get
chance.
these listeners. So Mandy's been saying booty hole on our show for years. And I'm like, yo, is that like some ghetto shit you said on Horrible Decision to be funny? I'm like, what do you really say? And she goes, I tell him, you can put it back there. It's open for you.
I do. I tell him that when he can have.
Can you
anal
imagine if
sex.
someone told you to fuck him in the ass? You can put it back there. It's open.
And now I'm like such a mature woman. Like he mounted my TV, my fireplace, and I was like, oh, I gotta suck his dick extra hard.
And also, he can put it back there.
What,
But-
doing chores?
It's not a chore. Like we don't live together. And
Yeah.
he came and made sure I was gonna have my super do it. And he was like, no, like I can do it.
He could
And
do
he
it
was just
because he's a task rabbit for a living,
No,
so that's what he's doing anyway.
He
Yeah,
does
why
not
does-
work for task rabbit.
Who is this guy that got
Don't do
so much energy? And tell him pass the goddamn plug.
And
Yeah,
he
that's
owns
true.
TVs. He's great.
He's a handyman. He's fucking you 5 and 6 times a day.
This is
What
a great
is wrong
guy.
with him?
And he
This is a
don't
great
work?
I
guy.
don't know. I'm still waiting.
And he's financially sound.
He is.
Wow.
Who-
Kudos to you, bro.
Who are you fucking?
That's amazing. 50 years old.
Close.
Congratulations.
More or less.
Less.
48.
One
49.
down.
47?
47. Why? That's not 50. That's disrespectful to say that. That's crazy.
Why? It's over 45.
I mean, if you're rounding it up, it's
you closer to
50.
50.
Actually, if you round it, no. Yeah. I guess.
Who does your numbers?
I don't know.
Yeah,
guys.
you burnt out.
Not you.
Guys, I'm tired.
Come on. Let's get into some positively brilliant and what a fucking idiot.
Yes.
Where the topics at, Taylor?
Oh, we got to switch the
Taylor?
screen.
There you go, Alex. Big pimpin' Alex. Alex out here with fur coats and studios and shit.
Yeah. Yo, you guys got to check out WTF Media Studios. Alex and Weezy started their own podcasting studio right down in Soho, New York.
Congratulations.
All right?
That's positively brilliant.
That is positively brilliant. Stop letting these other studios fuck up your audio, lose your audio. They don't even have anybody who could do video. You guys got to go to a podcast studio that's run by podcasters. They know exactly what the fuck
Alex
is going
taught me how to press save. We got 2 backups.
I would listen. You tell me if I'm wrong.
Uh-huh.
Why is Weezy necessary in this business?
Holy shit. Holy shit. Well, I have a thought. I saw them promoting it as a black-owned business. Alex always claims Puerto Rican.
Yo, white!
And he don't even
white! This girl's half
I
white!
thought that too.
Neither of them is full black!
Where the fuck is the blackness in the
I'm
black-owned
just
business?
saying, if me and Taylor start a business, that's just as black owned. I'm just saying this. It's 100% one black person
True,
out of
true.
the two.
Why do you let him son you like this, dog?
I'm starting you right there.
So
he
Weezy.
does this to me always. You're supposed to be the one who come around the corner and getting his ass.
So you
He's too
Obama?
busy eating fucking chichones
Look,
or some
man.
shit like
Weezy's
this.
Obama. Weezy's biracial, right?
my
Weezy's
my
biracial.
father is Sephardic Jew. Yeah, he says really.
He's what?
He's a Sephardic Jew, which means he ain't
Okay,
that
okay,
white
okay.
of a Jew.
That's her way of saying he's Spanish. She's white.
No,
Your
the
dad's
Sephardic
white,
ones
fam.
are the darker
Fam,
Jews.
Stop it. Stop.
And
I
they must
hate it
have
when
colonizer
this
in
is
there.
how I know you're white. This is what white people do. They find out how they're a little bit not white. That's the most white
But
shit
here's
to
the
do.
thing.
That's what Armenians, like the Kardashians, be doing.
All
But,
white people
you
do
can
that.
be what is it?
Eritrean.
Eritrean Jew.
Nah.
They African.
Nah,
Jewish
but
people.
she's
I'm
it's not.
Sephardic
He's
Jew.
white. Sephardic Jews and there's Ashkenazi Jews. Ashkenazi
And
Jews.
Mizrahi Jews.
And what?
Mizrahi Jews.
I don't know the Mizrahi
Okay,
ones.
go ahead.
I don't know. But they don't count. There's 2 to ones that count.
Yeah.
The Ashkenazi ones are like the Russian looking ones. And then the Sephardic ones are the ones that are like
They still
more
just look
tan
white.
looking. But they white. But they're more tan.
Yeah.
The Arabic, they're supposed to be Arabic.
So what are you, Weezy?
She white, bro.
I'm black. What
She's
the
white.
fuck?
She's white. Bro.
Let me
She's
tell you guys.
100% white.
I did my little
She's a-
swab,
that's a
and
white
when
Yo.
I came out 68% African, my dad was like, "What?" But
So your mom's black.
my mother's black,
Okay.
and my father's Israeli.
This is a white-owned business, bro. This is a white-owned business, bro.
And
It's a white-owned business.
to
Alex,
answer
you're
your question,
Afro-Latino, right?
He's half
no,
black,
Alex's mom is mad Puerto Rican. I thought he was bullshitting until.
half Puerto Rican.
Oh, so your dad's black.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
so
his
you're
mom is black.
Yeah,
She's black
exactly.
Puerto Rican though.
You're
She's a black
You're only
woman.
black if your dad's black. Everybody knows that. Everybody
Dad-
knows that. That's a
Yeah.
fact.
I came out a
That's
black
a
pussy.
fact.
I know who my mama
Alex
is. I
dad-
know I'm a black woman. Y'all can kiss my black
She's
ass.
both.
Don't even play
Also,
with me.
we don't know if you came out pussy. Maybe you got C-section. Then you're not even close to black.
Alex is definitely black though.
Alex is
His
real
dad
black.
heard ice cream back in the day, wanted him a
Yep.
butter pecan Rican, got
Yep.
one.
Oh my!
Alex was born. Right?
Yo, what?
That's true.
I mean, that's
Butter
true.
Yeah.
That is
pecan
100% fact.
So together, it's a black-owned business.
And I would say that your
That's
mom is Afro-Latina.
His mom
Yes,
is black.
yes.
She is.
She's not as light as like
J-Lo.
J-Lo or like one of these white Puerto Ricans.
She Alex's color.
But she's usually her complexion maybe a little lighter than you.
A little lighter.
A
Yeah.
little lighter than you. But Afro-Latina.
Yeah.
You're black.
Let's go.
I mean, you
You're-
present as a black man.
I
You
do.
present as a
Yeah,
black
yeah,
man.
yeah,
This
yeah.
honky over here is culturally appropriating. We got a whole honky on the show. What? She's out here honkying it
Oh,
up.
half a monkey.
Oh my god!
You better stick up for your goddamn self.
At least I fuck black girls.
Oh, shit.
So you gonna turn on me?
Shit now.
Now
Come on, yo.
It's going down.
I was waiting for you to say something for him, but fuck you now.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's funny
Take
as fuck.
that, Alex. Take that. Now I'm on Weezy's side. Al,
Listen,
take that.
for-
Divide and conquer.
Put him back.
For a woman to tell a black person, Afro-Latina person, at least I fuck black girls.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Alex don't got no comeback.
Alex got
Be quiet.
he got generations
Yo,
of
I'm
men
doing a
not
lot
fucking
of
black
that.
women.
I'm just like my dad.
You never had sex with a black girl?
Yes, of course I had.
What? How many?
My ex was black.
Yo. Now we asking
And then the
numbers,
boy-
Taylor?
Oh yeah.
Now we
what's
asking
up?
numbers, Taylor?
What's up,
Did we cut that out of last episode? Did we cut that out, didn't we? Huh?
I mean, I fuck with black people.
Yo,
What does that
put your
mean?
lips on the microphone.
I mean, she's
That
bi and
was-
tried.
That was her trying to call back to a joke, and it just didn't
It
land.
didn't
Like,
work?
Nah, it
That
didn't.
shit bombed?
Weezy, you're not ashamed of your dad, though, right?
No.
Yeah, you
My
should be.
father's a great man. The older I get, the more I understand who I am viewed as in the world, especially being in corporate America.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's black girl shit all the time. And I know now a lot of things that I couldn't at that point in time. Not having a white father or being in certain spaces and understanding that I could navigate in those spaces because he was white,
Mm-hmm.
right? So now that I'm older and that's not in my life, I really see the world for what it is. And I watched some Shaka Zulu. I woke up.
And the interesting thing about that, though, is like you don't present as a white woman. So it's not like if you got pulled over by the police, you can say, my dad is white. They wouldn't give a
That
fuck.
never
Right.
worked.
But I know there's some light skin shit, and that's why I've gotten ahead in a lot of things. And that's why I feel like it's my right and my duty to always put black people on, because it wouldn't be fair otherwise. Like with this studio, we constantly talk about that, you know? How are we going to make sure that we're doing black people right? How are we going to make sure we're hiring black? Like, I don't want to just talk about the shit. I want to be about it. Everybody, even down to the people we hired to build the shit. Maybe that's why a lot of this shit started late. We should have been.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
That's
Yeah.
See how her white side was? Her white
Seen that.
side came out so fast.
When it comes to money, the Jewish comes out. Gila is not playing, but Weezy
I'm just
front facing,
saying.
she's there. But when we talk about the check, absolutely not.
All right, guys.
right.
What?
I think we see that. Positively brilliant.
Yeah.
Jasmine Sullivan performing at the Super Bowl. I think that's amazing. Since we have horrible decisions here, have y'all heard Hotels?
Duh.
I think it's about us.
I think it's a classic album. I think it's an instant
It's
classic.
really, really good. I'm excited too. I think that she's warranted the space to have a project like this after stuff like the Me Too movement, what we
Yeah.
have with Horrible Decisions, the Slut Walk that Amber
Yeah.
Rose did. I mean, I don't think I really still wanted her to bust windows out of niggas' cars, but I loved it.
Yeah.
It was a great, great project.
I thoroughly enjoyed it.
She's the Super Bowl.
She's singing the
halftime
national
show?
anthem.
Oh,
She can
I was
sing
like-
though. Jasmine is amazing.
I don't even know who she is.
What?
When you get home,
I was waiting for you to
Oh
say
my
that, dude.
God.
I have no
Listen,
clue who she
when
is.
you get home and
I'm
you
from
turn
the
your
streets,
you
bro.
crack
when you
her for
turn
real.
when you turn your wife when you
I'm
turn your
from the
fiance
streets, bro.
sideways
Yeah.
this weekend,
I put on the
put on
Jasmine.
Jasmine Sullivan Hotels. bro.
Really?
Lip to lip.
Yes.
I guarantee
Go
you.
lip to lip?
No,
Yes.
if you would have gave your girlfriend one more week, you would have been hearing Jasmine Sullivan.
Really?
Yes, because she would have busted the windows out your shit.
Oh, is that her? I bust the windows out
That's
your
her.
car.
Yeah, that's her.
That's the nice thing about not having a car. You better bust the windows out this subway.
Oh my goodness.
No, I like women having those type of conversations though, because if you are a fly on the wall and you just sit back and listen, you'll learn so much.
I also
You know
said
what I
what I
mean?
liked about that album is each song is from a different perspective of a hoe.
Yes.
Like she talked about getting money from men. Then she talked about somehow I didn't know we could be hoes dating broke men.
Oh, that-
But she talked about that one. I said I will never give you money, and you live with your mom and all. She went in, but
That's
I really
dick,
liked
though.
it.
That's the difference. Don't say that, because you maybe haven't been dickmatized in that way. Like, I've been fucked so good. I've been like, I'm gonna Uber you home, and you've Ubered
Oh
niggas.
yeah, I've Ubered a nigga.
Like, you know
before.
what I'm saying? I be trying
But
to
it was
feed niggas to
$10.
get fucked. It's crazy.
Hold on. So Uber, when somebody calls you an Uber, that mean you put down good dick? I just thought they wanted you to leave.
Well, that too.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I mean, this is me saying thank you.
But I got a complex about, like, I really love to sun men, and like I do. Like, I love picking up a check when a date is whack and
oh
be like,
yeah,
I'm done
like
with
she
you.
would pay for dick though. Like we used to talk about it. She
Yeah.
would pay for dick.
I've never paid for dick, but I've said like I would hire like an escort.
And fucking men in their ass not enough. You gotta
No.
fucking pay for their meals too to son them.
Oh,
What's
I ain't doing
what's
that.
the opposite of misandrony? You guys are some misandronists,
What?
yo.
A little bit.
You guys hate men.
No,
No,
absolutely not.
no.
Yeah.
I
Don't
do
say
feel
that.
I do feel like a lot of y'all love for men is rooted in pain though. Like why do y'all like to
Yeah.
hurt men so
Why
much?
y'all want to hurt us yet?
I don't want to cause
Men
men pain,
hating
but I
donkeys.
think sometimes I do that to combat them myself from being hurt. If I run shit, I won't be the one who's heartbroken. You know what I'm saying?
That's no way to approach life though. You don't walk in a room and think about everybody hurting you. I mean, you
Of
do, but that's
course.
anxiety, that's
Yeah.
PTSD.
But I
that's
think maybe
trauma.
that wall up. I mean, I try not to live that way, but I see a lot of the things that I do with men is to keep myself from getting hurt. Whether it be like,
Wow.
not particularly now because I'm in
100%.
healthier relationships, but I would even say the last time I was on Brilliant, like I would want someone to leave my house instead of sleeping over because I was scared of the emotional attachment. Now I'm able to navigate through those feelings, with maturation. But in the beginning, hell yeah. like I didn't know what to do. I wouldn't even want to go on dates if I thought it was someone who wouldn't want to stick around. I'd be like, I don't want to like him too much.
Oh, you were
But-
scared of getting hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You still fucking
And-
big homie?
Who?
The big dude.
The big dude.
Dude,
She's
that's
like,
like
which one?
6'7".
Oh, him?
Yeah.
No, we don't date anymore, but I mean, we're
Oh.
friends.
I even saw him one night. I was in LA and he
Oh my
he came in a restaurant that I was in,
God. Okay.
and I thought of you immediately. I really did. I thought y'all was gonna walk in together. I'm being
You guys
honest.
spent a lot of time together.
We did. He was. Oh, that's right. We went out with you, hung
Yeah,
out.
you hung out, man.
Honestly, we had a great relationship, but I think it just couldn't get that deeply romantic because we started as friends and it kind of stayed friendly. Like we.
Oh, so you can't fuck a friend?
No, I'm not saying that, but I think you can't grow romantically or deeper. I think you can't get that deep if you're too friendly. I think we were too
Really?
friendly. I was
I
like, my
disagree.
nigga.
Yeah, me
If
too.
the dick is good, you want more. So I
No,
don't know.
I'm just trying to say, like, I want deeper spiritual connections, deeper. I wanted real romance, and I think him and I were just so homeboy. We just had great sex that, like, we couldn't understand how to navigate it deeper. Like, we just had great sex.
So how do you break something like that off with a friend, with somebody that you're having great sex with? Like, how do you break something like that
we were
off?
in a throuple.
A what?
I had a
Oh,
girlfriend,
yeah, she had a whole girlfriend and they had a girlfriend
so we had a
together.
throuple.
Why
And
Jasmine Sullivan ain't call y'all for hotel skits? Like, God.
I
don't
know. But
But,
shout out
a
Antoinette.
throuple.
Antoinette's tale.
so she and I were dating, and him and I were dating, and it was like, let's do this together. And the three of us were great. And when she broke up with us, him and I realized we weren't as great together.
Oh, so she was the glue.
It was like a stool. And you know, they say that about men that are cheating a lot. When the mistress goes, sometimes it ruins the main relationship and it's like everything falls apart.
Yeah.
But it kind of happened like that. So, I mean, we're all still friends.
Oh,
That's what I think's gonna happen with the Nets, bro. I think when
Oh,
that
Jesus.
throuple gets together, when Kyrie
Throuple?
gets there, that's what it's called.
Throuple.
Throuple. I think when Kyrie gets there, bro, I think that's what's gonna happen, and they're gonna realize they better off with just James and KD. I really do.
No, that's the opposite of the
What do you
stool.
mean?
She's saying the stool can only work if there's 3 legs.
Oh,
Yes.
you're right. Never
And when
mind.
one pulls out, right,
Okay.
it's unbalanced.
Got
But
you.
Kyrie
Yeah.
done pulled out already.
this is a conversation for y'all. I'm like, basketball, what?
No, I respect Kyrie though. I positively brilliant. I put Kyrie in that.
Oh yeah. Well, he also just bought George Floyd's family
That-
a house.
That I knew about.
That
That's
too.
He's
dope.
doing a lot off the court.
But I want Kyrie to normalize mental health breaks. Mental health breaks should be like sick days. When you are mentally and emotionally overwhelmed, I should be able to take a day or two off and come back when I'm recharged.
I agree.
I think he could have normalized that. You can't just disappear and don't tell people why you're not here.
I think we're going to see a lot more of that. I don't know if y'all read what they're doing with the NBA. Of course, they're not in a bubble anymore, but a lot of them like to get their rocks off on the road. They can't have guests in their hotel rooms anymore. Thank God I'm not a hoe anymore. But they're literally not allowed to have guests in the hotel with them anymore. They're not allowed when they're home. They can only go to and from the gym, and they have to let their teams know when they're doing anything else. So like, it's a lot. You just had them in a bubble a couple months ago. The season restarts quicker than normal. They don't get the break they're used to having. And then you throw them in with all of these COVID regulations. And then every week there's games that
But
are also
isn't
being
that good?
canceled.
Because you used to say that when you were dating like ball players that they wouldn't have sex with you before a game.
Before the game, but they flew in the city the night before.
Oh, so y'all would fuck the night
we
before.
fucked the night before.
But
Just
what
not
is
the day
Players
of
you
the
fuck,
game.
man.
What? We ain't gonna talk about that. Shit.
Football, basketball, baseball.
Oh, basketball.
All basketball.
Yeah,
Yo, soccer
baseball
guys
players-
are hot.
Baseball
That's my
players
type.
don't speak English, and football players
They don't speak English.
they're-
They hit it ball. That's what.
I mean, in NFL players, their money is not for long.
Yeah.
So I just go where.
You ever fuck
it's
anybody with a
guaranteed.
ring?
What happened?
You ever fuck anybody with a ring?
A lot.
Like a
Some of them
marriage
niggas
ring?
Whose shoes y'all may wear?
Or like
Yeah,
a
but
championship
we ain't,
ring.
How many shoes do we wear?
No, don't Timberlands, don't do this. No, I don't know what those are, Andrew.
Really?
That's that white boy. North Face.
You never seen these before?
These are Uggs for white men.
Isn't this for
Bro,
the house?
That's the fucking Air Melanias, bro. That's only for top 10 members of MAGA that get those, bro.
No, it's true.
Yo, did you see Trump yesterday? Trump said, Melania, come up here. Listen, Trump said, Melania, come up here and say the few words you know.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't.
No, he did. He knows that bitch is divorcing him.
My husband, Donald J. Trump, is a very good president for
Hey,
everybody.
baby, come here, stumble through this speech for a little bit. Why don't you?
Oh yeah, she's over it. Apparently, she's not even given Mrs. Biden the tour.
She don't know. She don't know what shit that
What's
is.
she gonna do? What does she know, bitch?
Yeah, she don't know.
Why does she need a tour?
This is where we eat
They were
the
vice
food.
president. He knows what it looks like.
He was
The tour? This is the room they used to be in all the time. You remember that?
You right. He did used to be in there. You
All
right.
this shit is so dumb. Even
wonder
this
which room she
inauguration
slept
shit
in.
is so dumb. Why you gonna put this 2,000-year-old man outside in fucking January?
Now, I
The
will
guy's
say-
freezing.
I thought it was dumb to do the inauguration if you thought it was that much of a threat. You know what I mean?
no
If they're
threat,
getting
bro.
all of these threats and they feel like it's going to be such violence, like why even risk that shit?
It should have been virtual.
I think they meant violence as far as like people in
Bro,
the streets and parades.
I'm
and shit,
telling you,
right?
all the homies that stormed the Capitol, they was telling me they're like, "Yo, we got it out our system." You know what I mean?
the shoes are how
They
I know that you're
texted me,
homies.
bro. They're like, "We got it out our system. We're good. We got our selfies and shit."
Nobody tried nothing today?
Say what? Yo, they're pussy,
The
bro.
day ain't over.
They are pussy, bro. What's up with this?
do,
cool?
no,
You're
listen.
inciting
The word up,
violence
no
right now?
stochastic terror. Don't do no stochastic terror.
I'm not. I don't even know what that means, bro.
Stochastic terror.
Stochastic terror.
Stochastic
bro?
terror is when you say, like, you keep saying something, but you act like you don't mean it. So you be like, you know what I mean? Cookies are dope. I really, cookies are dope. I like cookies, but I don't want no cookies.
But if someone was to bring some cookies, then who would
Boom.
have it?
Wait,
That's
what-
called
what's the
stochastic
word?
terror?
I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but
I
it's
don't
in the
think-
This man
ballpark.
got an audio book
Hey, yo.
company and he's reading new words.
What's this called? What's this called? Y'all pussies ain't gonna do shit at the inauguration. Pussies.
It's
What's that
12:56.
called?
We
What
don't
type
know
of
what's
terror
gonna
is that
happen.
shit?
Inciting.
That's inciting.
That's
But I'm
inciting.
saying they're pussy.
Inciting the pussies to act like they not pussy.
Oh fuck.
Yeah,
my
yeah,
bad.
yeah,
Yes, that is
yeah.
inciting.
All right. Y'all are pussies, and that's fine.
Did you see the guy making a video to Trump? Like, pardon us, man. You told us to come out here. What the fuck?
Oh, it's a wrap.
Oh,
Oh, no.
yeah.
It's a wrap for y'all. Y'all got to face the judge now. Y'all should have got in on that train earlier. Y'all
Yeah,
should.
like Lil Wayne.
And Kodak,
I'm not mad at Wayne.
Wait, you're not mad at him?
No, I don't judge people for what they do when they're just trying to survive.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because I think it's very easy to say what you wouldn't do in that situation. But Lil Wayne is a multimillionaire. He's got 5 kids. He's been in jail before. He's facing 10 years. This is his second gun charge. Like, come on.
Okay.
And by the way, he didn't do anything criminal.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't.
He didn't do anything. He did something you don't like.
I'll be
What
honest
is
with
that?
you.
What
I
is
don't think
that?
we need to
Endorse
judge.
Trump.
We don't need to judge him for Trump. We need
Right.
to judge him from the Black Lives Matter. Like, I don't have issues like that. I cannot stand when black
Well,
people
white
don't-
people keep bailing
on
his
that
ass
pedestal.
out.
It just,
What do you?
Trump just got him out of jail.
Oh, right. I'm
The
saying
other
like,
white man saved his life. I mean, if I'm Wheezy, I'm like, yo, these white people kind of lit.
when he
Every
said
time I
that,
fucked up, they just
but
come
that's
to my
his,
rescue.
but that was his mentality. He said that. His reasoning was when he does his shows and he looks in the crowd, it's mad white people coming to see him. You know what I'm saying?
well, how much
Yeah.
are his tickets?
Say what?
I'm sure we would see the same about like J. Cole or Kendrick
Every
Lamar.
rapper.
You're gonna tell me that like these white people that are paying is $350, $400, $500? Like, come on.
I'm not mad at the way he sees the world. I don't agree with it. I don't think it's realistic, but that's his experience.
Yo,
You know
What's
what I
Kodak?
mean?
What's Kodak's experience?
Kodak's smart too. Listen, all of
trying to
these
get
guys
out.
did what they're supposed to do. You work with the person who's in power to get something done.
yeah.
Kodak petitioned to get released by the president of the United States of America to get a pardon, and it fucking worked. Like, I don't
Do
see
you
how
guys
can be mad
believe
about
that he sold those pardons like people are saying?
Yeah, he probably did.
Wouldn't you?
Yeah, get your money, yo. Let's go. Like,
Now that I think
I
about
need a
it.
little money on the way out.
How much did Kodak pay? Like, how did that
Fuck
really
We
work?
work for airlines. We gonna sell the buddy pass.
That's what I'm saying.
If
Yeah,
you
That's
got
fact.
it,
great
if
ass
you got
point.
it, you know what I mean.
I
I
got
heard somebody
100.
offered Rudy Giuliani $2 million for a pardon. That's
That's-
140 pardons, bro. At $2 million a pop, you
I
do
had
the
people
math.
I'll do
offering
that.
money for
I'll
my
do that.
clubhouse invite.
Same.
So like, fuck it.
They
Yeah,
say the
he's a
Tiger King
businessman.
dude was kind of pissed that he didn't pardon him.
He's an idiot. He's
Who
an
is?
idiot. The Tiger King dude. Only because he counted he counted his fucking chickens before they hatched. He was celebrating a little too soon.
He got the limo.
Got the
before.
limo, hair and makeup, mental
No,
health specialist.
What do you mean hair and me?
He had hair and makeup. The guy did they did a whole interview saying like the hair and makeup is the most important thing for tomorrow with Joe Exotic. Like, nah, bro.
That was one of the best Netflix, besides yours, friend,
Yeah.
features I've ever seen. I mean, when the Walmart manager said he had experience to run that campaign, I was like, this is American TV, bro.
I never watched it.
Woo, that shit
You
is
never
good.
watched Tiger King?
Never watched
It was
Tiger
actually
King.
Oh, it's
What?
incredible.
What made you not attracted to that?
That
there was
everybody was
meth,
fucking with it.
gays,
Oh, God.
death, suicide. It was people
There was
getting
some wild
arms
shit.
ripped off.
He was a wild boy, bro. Flipping straights.
What you mean flipping
He was
straight?
flipping straights, bro.
He's gay?
Not yeah.
Yeah.
He's super
Oh, yeah,
gay.
He was in a
Gay.
throuple.
He was gay in the South, flipping straights.
I thought he was fucking tigers.
Nah.
No,
Maybe.
no.
Fucking these white boys, bro.
So why you want to get out of
For
jail?
room and board.
No,
Why
for
does he want
math.
to get out of jail then?
For
Can't have
math.
tigers in jail, bro.
So that's the thrupple.
That's a
He need the
throuple.
tiger. The
You
tiger
need
is
the
what
tiger.
balances
One
it
of
out.
his employees' arms got ripped off, and the first thing he
And the
said
other
is,
one had-
I'll
go.
never financially recover from this. I was like, God forbid the bitch got blood squirting out of him. But he was perfect for
So why is he in prison again?
Because he tried to
For
kill his
the
competitor.
environment. And I
think for killing tigers.
No, he
he's
tried
trying
to kill Carol Baskin.
Oh, he hired someone to kill this other woman.
A competitor of his.
Yeah.
What, another woman? What was the
It
competition?
wasn't even a
they had
competitor.
tiger
She was a
farms.
hater, bro. Like, she just doesn't like people to own tigers and like breed them.
But she owns
Even though
them.
she
But
has
she
she has a
owns it, yeah.
tiger sanctuary, but they're still caged. It's just a larger
She's
cage.
wild, bro. She killed her husband, fed him to the tigers.
Yo, can you
There's no way
watch
to
the
prove
shit,
it.
please?
This
No,
shit is
because
so
it's
fire, bro.
Clearly, it's not worth me watching if he didn't get a pardon. If the show slapped like that, he'd be out. Clearly,
Season
Donald
2.
Trump fucks with a millie, bro.
Season 2.
Clearly, Trump fucks with Kodak Black. Clearly. The Tiger King? Nah.
Yo, they got a man on there with no legs, and he says, I bet you think that these are gone from something. But no,
Nope.
I was in a car accident. I
Car
was like,
accident,
nah.
bro. It was unbelievable. The
Yeah.
show's incredible.
It was really good.
You know, I want to go back to something Weezy said about the NBA players. You got to let people have their vices.
Oh, you just did what you do on the Breakfast Club.
What'd I do?
Mandii, not Weezy.
What did I say?
Weezy.
I meant to say, no, I said Mandii, yo. Y'all,
No,
wow,
he
y'all
didn't.
talking crazy, yo. I
you-
said Mandii, yo. I said
do this
Mandii,
all
yo.
the
I said
time.
Mandii.
Be honest,
You
bro.
talking crazy. I
didn't even notice he said it.
Bro.
Oh, yeah.
I said Mandii, yo.
Go
I think
ahead.
you said Weezy, but it's easy to mix up you half honks.
Hold on, Mandii, you a half a honky too?
My dad is black, so I'm black.
No.
Yeah, you just gave that to
no,
Alex.
no.
Your
Now
mom
we
is
switch
white?
it
My
up.
mom is white.
Yo,
Yeah.
y'all got to stop this black girl magic shit.
Yeah.
Y'all ain't got-
You about to kick us out the
Really?
Y'all got the apple. I don't know about the cadabra.
We're not gonna
Y'all definitely got the apple though.
do that. We're not gonna do that.
Charlamagne just said to me this morning that the Black Effect is 100% black
Yo, son,
creators.
you gotta
It
kick
is.
them off the black effect, bro.
And they
you
fucking
gotta
up my
chill.
numbers.
They really fucking with your
We got
numbers.
100% black creators. I didn't
Bro,
know.
they're taking the spot of a black creator right there,
Nah,
dude.
chill,
This is fucked up, son. You see how white people do? You know what I mean? You see how white people just sneak in?
Have you ever done an ancestry test, Mandy?
No, I'm there. No.
She's scared, bro. She's about to
So
find out
Weezy
she's
68, right? You said 68%
white. Yo, y'all
black?
are white.
Yo,
African,
you
yeah.
shut the
African.
fuck up.
I need Mandy to be at least 40. If she's at least over 40% African, we still in
I'm for
business.
sure over 40%.
Nah.
Yeah, you gotta be. You
For
gotta
sure.
be.
You
Yeah,
a
you
good
My
gotta be.
dad's
25%.
Jamaican? No.
I can smell the
Oh,
crack.
you got
on
Jamaican?
My dad's darker than you.
Oh yeah. That-
My dad is
now,
darker
now,
than you.
according to people like Ados, they would say you're not black though. They say that Caribbean black people are not black, which I think is ridiculous.
Mandy
but that's
Daddy
what
black.
they say.
Yeah. No, there's
No,
no.
What they
nigga,
say?
He might got an accent, but that
They say-
motherfucker black.
Wait, they say what?
They say Caribbean. If you're from the Caribbean, you're not an African descendant
African.
of slaves.
How? There
That's
was
not
mad
true.
slave
There were
trade.
slaves in the Caribbean.
I know that. but
Jamaica
Who
is where
is they?
I think Jamaica is where they sent the slaves that were fucking shit up too much here.
I'm not sure, but I just know that the African diaspora had slaves all throughout.
Yeah,
the
it's also diaspora, but it's all good.
whatever. Whatever. But I'm saying, like, I don't understand that logic. They say that about Kamala. Oh, Kamala's not black, because she's Jamaican, which makes no
She's not
sense to me.
African American.
She's not African
Now,
American.
there's
Yes.
a difference with
Yes.
that. The
Yeah, you're
history
not
in the
African-American.
The history in the Caribbean is way different.
white
than
ass.
Shut the fuck up.
You are
White
African
ass,
American
bro.
because you're born here.
I was born here. Yeah.
So what's your first generation?
Nah, she's Caribbean American. She's not
she?
African American. Yeah.
Look at us, really.
You're white, bro.
Yo,
you are white. You both white. You cracker
Yo,
ass
can you
crackers.
Google this? Damn.
You don't got to say the whole thing. Just crack her ass. That's it.
Get your cracker
You
ass.
add another cracker, that's 100%.
That's like, oh.
That's what you are.
I'm a cracker ass
But y'all
cracker.
present as black, though. So being that y'all present as black, y'all get the
Not
black
in like the
experience.
Rachel Dolezal way, but actually,
She don't present as
not
black.
in the racial
She don't present as
Dolezal
black.
way.
Andrew saw her in person. Andrew said she was white as shit.
really? Where'd you see her?
Airport.
Wait, so she didn't even look mixed?
Ah, she looked.
She got a braiding
looked
salon
white,
at her
bro.
house, bro.
She had the braids and everything like that, but I saw her at the airport, man. Cracker ass. I did see her there, bro.
But no, you have to let people have their vices. Like you're a
Yeah.
comedian, right?
Yeah.
There's things that you need before you do a show. When y'all do y'all live shows, there's things that
Bottle
you
of
need,
Tito's.
things you have to do. That's what I'm saying. Like,
No,
you gotta have
Mandii got a
devices.
bottle of Tito's. I take
She takes
shits before
tea.
the
She
fucking
takes
show.
tea and
I
Red
have
Bull.
tea and I take a shit and then I can get on stage.
But see, that's advice. But back in the 80s, 90s, guys used to smoke cigarettes. I read something yesterday that said Manu Bol was literally drunk for every single game he ever played in his life.
Wow.
Wow.
People have vices. They
What's
gotta
yours
get
before
pussy.
the Breakfast Club?
Prayer. I read my daily affirmations.
Those
I
are
do my
vices?
Those are
meditation.
not vices,
Those are
right?
vices.
Those
No,
are
well,
vices.
maybe they're like a ritual.
Well, I mean, I gotta have, I used to have my protein shake every day, but Taylor was trying to be funny for a whole week, and she knows I can't handle whole milk. I need almond milk. She got me whole milk.
Did
for
you
at
do it
least
on
3 days
purpose?
straight. She was doing that shit on purpose.
Let's
yo.
go,
Yeah, she was,
Taylor.
yo. She was, yo.
Let's
can't handle
go.
it.
You know
my
what,
vows.
Taylor? No, you know what? That's actually not bad because protein shakes. Maybe you were trying to lose some weight. You were gonna shit it all out with. Thanks, Taylor.
Nah,
You
that
did a
shit give
good
me
job.
bumps and shit, man.
No,
Taylor
Gary's
doing that shit
bad.
on
Okay.
purpose,
I like oat
man.
milk, but
I like oatmeal too, but that's my like green tea. Like I have small vices.
you should see Mandii and I before a show.
Can I get the
mean,
definition of a
it's
vice? Because I thought a vice was something that technically
It's
isn't
bad.
good that
Yeah.
you do. He's
It's a
just
bad.
using
a
every
vice,
word
a vice
possible
isn't
wrong.
bad.
Can I get the definition?
Pull up
Vice
the
is
definition
bad.
of vice.
Oh, my
Vice
look
is
it up.
bad.
It's about to come out. Vice Land, Deezus and Meryl.
Absolutely.
And now we're dead.
Vice.
Sorry, they dropped
definition.
that ball.
Oh shit.
Immoral
Yeah,
or
that's
wicked?
Immoral or
Thank
wicked
you, thank
behavior,
you. You know,
criminal
okay, there we
activities
go, there
involving
we go.
prostitution.
It's wicked behavior. Yeah, it's
Okay,
almost something
Well,
that you
yours
do that's
is
not
yours
good.
is a vice
So
thing.
Yeah,
why do people
alcohol.
call shit? Why do people call shit vices?
Because it's
It's
that.
your thing.
Because it's your thing that you do that technically is not something that you
Yeah.
should be doing, but you enjoy doing it.
Oh,
Like whenever I want to send someone a bottle of alcohol, I'm like, "What's your vice?" And they'll tell me.
Yeah. It's always bad things. Nobody's vice is yoga.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or affirmation.
He said prayer and affirmation.
What if you're trying to suck your own dick while you're doing yoga?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Come on now.
Look that up on Pornhub.
No,
it's
that
a
might
thing.
be a vice.
That's
it's
a vice.
It's an
That
awesome
is
video.
a vice, but that's more of the sucking the dick, not the yoga.
Dominic Santos, by the way, is his name.
Yo, we
Who the
just
fuck
talked
is
about
Dominic
sucking your own
Santos?
dick.
He sucks
Yeah.
his own dick.
Really?
Yeah.
Pull
You
it
got
up.
any ribs?
No.
No, seriously, it's an amazing thing to watch. It's like gymnastics,
Yo,
dog.
we knew a guy that could do
But
it.
Alex, he's Latino.
We saw a guy that could do it. Who?
You guys watch?
Remember when we were filming? We were filming not Guy Code, but like remember when we were
Gay code?
Gay.
What was we filming where a guy was trying to?
No,
suck
it was
his
like
own
that.
dick?
It was like Guy Code, but we were all sitting on at a desk. Remember that shit?
Guy court
No, we were at a desk and we were like,
at a desk.
it was part of Guy Code, but there would be 4 of us at a desk. It was different groups of 4.
Oh, when they was doing like the Guy code panel shit.
Panel, exactly,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah,
And Matt Broussard, funny comic, was like, yeah, I could suck my own dick. And then we made him, we didn't make him, we asked him, we were like, yo, could you show us how you would do it?
Whoa,
We didn't make him. We didn't- Yo, can you Me Too yourself?
Shout out to Viacom.
But and he bent over and he fucking showed us where he could do it.
He bent
And we
over
were-
and showed us what that mouth
He
do. though?
really did show us what that mouth.
You don't
do,
remember
bro.
it?
No, I don't.
Nah, you
this.
remember this. You were the one that said do it.
No, that was not me.
You
Maybe it
did.
wasn't his vice.
You were like, yo, pucker up.
I don't remember.
You said that shit to him. You were like, yo, pucker up.
He
bro.
sucked it.
Nah, he just put his face where his genitals would be on his jeans.
Get the fuck.
And then we
outta
asked him,
here.
we were like, yo, like, what is it like? And he goes, it feels a lot more like sucking a dick than getting a dick sucked.
I could see that.
I can see that.
It's a lot of
Right?
jaw. Like,
Yeah, it's like you'd think it would feel good, but it really just feels like sucking dick.
Wow.
Yeah, bro.
But you would have to know how sucking dick feels.
Well, yeah, because he's sucking a dick,
So he sucked dick before.
his own dick.
Oh, so that's something he did on the regular.
I imagine he did it once.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't even know if
he.
he did it.
Right. You just put it.
I maybe just put that in his mouth. I put those words in his mouth.
Do you tell
That's the
yourself
worst
not
thing
to come in my
put
face?
Say what?
Do you tell your own self not to come in my face?
Yeah, you got to pull out, just bust in the air, catch it.
Yeah.
you know what's weird? People think like eating your own cum is
Y'all
super
never
gay.
done
I
that,
don't
bro?
get that.
Like Cracker Jacks or whatever that shit is.
Oh my God.
Yo, give me the ass, bro. Where the fuck is the ass?
Please.
Pull up the ass
Come
right
on,
now,
bro.
please.
You never
Pull up
bust
the
in the
gu-
air and caught it?
Jesus
Y'all
Christ.
suck.
Why would I catch my own cum?
Yo, you're going to have to catch it anyway.
Nah,
You have to wipe it off your stomach, or you could just catch it in midair.
Wipe that shit off like a man, bro. Don't catch it in midair.
Nah.
Has it ever gotten on your chin or something? Like flew on your face and
Yeah,
accident?
I got
that's-
hit.
plus
half the
that's too
face.
many,
I got face shot. Face shot at myself.
That's too many.
Scarred me, dude.
That's too fucking. That's too much work.
Yeah, it's work. Bro.
Jacking off and catching your cum.
I wish we like.
I wish I had ejaculated like
Me
that.
too. Ejaculate. Shout out to Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Isn't that what squirting is?
Yeah, but it's
I
the
can't
different
do it,
angle
yeah.
because your urethra is not like for your dick. When the cum comes out, it could go towards your face.
Damn, man, I want to do the goddamn ads right here. This would be a perfect time to break and do ads.
Hold on.
But Taylor walked out.
Taylor!
Come on, producer.
I got it.
You got
Boom.
the ads, King? You got
All
the
right.
ads?
Oh, ready? And
Let's
we
go. All right, let's stop and pay some bills, man.
This episode has been brought to you by Blue Chew. Now,
Hey!
now,
We knew Horrible Decisions was going to be here today.
That's right.
buddy, if you want to get that dick hard so you can go round after round
Like
after
my man.
round.
Like
Break a
man,
tooth
like
with
her
that
man.
dick.
If you want to fuck a mouth, as they say, in the most powerful, beautiful, and consensual of ways, you have to do it with the chew. That is Blue Chew. And the way that you get this Blue Chew, by the way, same active ingredient that's inside Cialis, Viagra, all of those wonderful things. Only this is the chew, and this is the one that we use for a great weekend, a great night. Ladies, if your man hasn't used it, you are missing out. Make sure that he gets on the chew himself.
Question, Schultz, when you
Yes,
was
sir.
coming fast for a week, you didn't think of the Blue Chew?
I thought about using it to go round two.
Why didn't you pop the Blue Chew?
I didn't use it to go round two because you can get pregnant. You can get pregnant with round two.
Yo,
My God.
What do you mean?
Round two gets
cut
you
this from the
pregnant.
ad, yo. He's
Round two
wilding
gets you
right
pregnant?
now.
Round two gets you pregnant, bro, because there's some left over from round one, and that gets in.
Yeah.
Fucking gets you pregnant.
Nah. You crazy. And don't get me started on stupid things said on podcasts. We just said the dumbest thing I ever heard on
So
a
only
podcast
pull out
ever
a
in my
rant too?
life. Yo,
You said some dumb shit.
this is the dumbest thing I ever heard in my
Don't
life.
let him do this
Let
to
me
me right
finish
now.
this ad. Guys, Blue Chew. Okay? The Blue Chew.
Ooh, you can run a train, choo-choo train
You
with
can
it.
run a train with the chew. The choo-choo, the Blue Choo train. Look, bluechew.com. Okay? Make sure you use the promo code IDIOTS and you're going to get it for free. All you got to do is pay $5 in shipping. All right? Go do that right now and have the weekend of your life. Back to the dumbest shit. That
Hold on, do we got
ever
another
said.
mid-roll?
Hold up now.
Yeah, we can squeeze in there?
Oh, we actually do. Can you hit that cushion?
hear
drink?
it.
You so pressed to call me out about nothing.
Well, we still got another ad, another mid-roll, okay? Listen, 2020 was a rough year and a hard time to keep your head in a good place, but 2021 can be better. You know why they can be better? Because of our friends at Cushy Dreams, all right? They can help. Cushy Dreams specializes in high-quality smokable CBD, and CBD has been shown to help with anxiety, depression, even pain relief, fighting inflammation, and more. Cushy Dreams, extraordinary CBD-rich hemp flower comes in an eighth, okay? 8-ounce cans and pre-roll joints. It is cannabis that ships discreetly to you directly to all 50 states. They offer specific indica and sativa strains that deliver desired effects, okay? You can pick whatever mood you want. You can relax, you can create, hustle, peace, energy, or even just dream. Okay, Cushy Dreams has great new flowers that just arrived too. Thanks to a fresh harvest, they have eighths of their best indoor indigos and sativas with their ultra premium line. As always, they have full gram pre-rolls. What's new is 5 packs of half-gram pre-rolls. We know you're sick of carts, vapes, gummies, and we know you want to smoke your CBD. Enjoy all the health benefits of CBD without getting high. It only contains under 0.3% THC, okay? So go to Cushy Dreams, KUSHY, at checkout. Use promo code IDIOTS for 20% off your next order. Free shipping on orders over $20. Smoke your CBD with promo code IDIOTS for 20% off today. Cushy Dreams, smoke your CBD. Let's get back to the show.
Right here. That's my phone.
Oh, my bad.
Right. Just throwing your phone.
Okay, now, Schultz, you got any church announcements before we continue?
Oh yeah, man.
All right.
I'm gonna hit the road again.
Okay.
Yes,
back out there.
How did that happen?
I'ma
How
get
is
back
no one
out
else
there.
able to hit the road and you're hitting the road?
'Cause he
still?
wearing them shoes?
I'm going to the crazy states, bro.
Oh, no, comedians is out. Comedians is back out there.
Okay.
Yeah, you could be out.
Yeah, I
there.
seen Duval back on the road, Chico
Yeah.
Bean back on the road.
Nah,
Comedians
there's
is out
plenty,
there.
There's plenty.
Can we
places
expect
you
some
could
more
do.
dropping in? I miss dropping
Oh
in
yeah,
a lot.
dropping in. It's coming back. We're gonna do the whole thing. So that's excited. That's gonna be in March.
Okay.
So I think. Yeah, we just put it up. I think the shows in Salt Lake City, I think they're sold out. I'm not sure, but you can check. But I think they're all sold out by now. But then we're also going to do Columbus the following weekend as well. I think I'll post a flyer for that today.
You
but-
gearing up for that new stand-up special. I'm telling you, Andrew Schultz is going to be the biggest stand-up touring comedian.
Okay.
Okay,
I love
remember it was Russell
Peters.
Peters.
Yeah.
Russell
yeah.
Peters. I don't know if Russell still is. He was at one point.
There was
though.
a time where he definitely was.
he was
yeah.
the guy, like
Yeah.
30
global.
plus $1 million globally.
Yeah.
That's going to be Andrew Schultz for
I'll
sure.
take it.
I
Let's
can't
do
wait
it.
to see you doing stand up on TV. Like I've said it. Not even because I'm here. You are one of my favorite people to watch live.
you.
Seriously.
Well, the COVID fucked that up. That was supposed to.
Yeah.
He had a special with. Oh, I can't say that. Oh my god.
Wait, you did say
I
it.
thought we announced it. You
We
announced
could, we
it.
could bleep it. I didn't.
Okay,
announce
okay.
it.
My bad.
You did.
Yeah, because if they don't act right, it might go somewhere else.
That part.
Now, Netflix was
War.
Netflix. You really showed your range, but like, I'm ready to watch you just stand and tell jokes.
Look, for Netflix, it was a specific thing. It was like, let's tell the truth about some things that happened this year and like really make fun of some people who I thought deserved it. You know, they were kind of like getting away scot-free, and I really wanted to just roast them. But also like give people some peace of mind, knowing that like most of us agree on all these issues, and the media is making us feel these horrible ways. And the reality is that we all can kind of agree, regardless, you know, which side of the aisle you're on. I love stand-up because it's just so absurd. Like I try to justify the worst things.
But you get in your bag with improv.
Right.
Like
Yeah.
your best moments are like the ones that we don't know are coming.
Those
And that you may
always
not know are
fun for-
coming.
yeah, those are always fun for people. But I definitely love that. So it's
Stand up
cool.
is absurd.
Stand up.
The idea of one person to think they can go out here with a microphone and make thousands of people laugh at once. Who the fuck do you think?
Yo,
Dude, that's
it
a
makes
fucking
no
gift.
sense to me. As I'm walking out to the stage, every time as I'm walking out to the stage, if you notice, like especially when I'm doing like theaters and shit, I like kind of walk out slowly because on my way out, I'm like,
I don't got no
this
songs.
shit makes no sense, bro. Like I'm gonna just talk and y'all not gonna talk, and that's gonna happen for an hour. This
hour.
is crazy.
Maybe
No,
that's
for
why you
real.
talk to people, because you realize how weird it is.
Well, I love the conversation. Like even within my bits, like I still want it to be a conversation.
Yeah.
I don't want this to be like a speech. You know, I want you to know that I'm listening to you, even if you're not saying something.
yeah.
Yeah. That's
know
why
what
you
I
talk
mean?
back and forth with the crowd a little bit.
Yeah, like to me,
Crowd work
it
is
locks me
necessary.
into the bit and makes it real.
Yeah.
Like there'll be something like there'll be times where I'm like in a bit and I'll like feel this is weird to even like say. I don't even know if people can relate to this, but like I can feel an audience's attention. I can feel it.
No, that's real.
I can,
It's really
like
real.
I know if I have them on a string, and I
Yeah.
know if there's like maybe they're
If you're
like kind of
losing
distant. You know what I mean? And it's like when I have them on a string, I'll stretch out those moments of silence as long as I possibly can.
It's the
I want it to be like you're almost drowning, and then hit.
Bro,
and then when I don't, I really got to get in there to do it. It's just this weird.
Thank God for radio and podcast, because I couldn't live like that.
Yo, it's
We
hard.
were on tour and we were doing that. Like,
Yo,
would be
there
just
wasn't one
interviews in the room.
show where I didn't jump off that fucking stage.
Oh, I saw you.
I realized
came
that
out,
is
yeah.
so important. And Mandii
It
and I
is.
really got in our groove. Like Mandii, I realized is the one who is like making this show flow. And even when there's a moment where she's tired of it, she looks at me and then I go out there and I move. Like we have learned so much how to control a crowd and like really execute what a live show is. That's my most proud moment of anything I've ever done is Horrible Decisions Live.
Yeah,
When are you
those-
guys gonna
those
get
live
back
shows.
out there and do the live?
Man, talk to WME or somebody.
Right, I mean,
CDC,
our
Dr.
agent is
Fauci.
talking about the
Why are you
fall,
waiting on
possibly.
people, bro? Why are you waiting on people?
Because we can't do the white states. They don't fuck with us like that.
Right, facts. We have a black audience.
Y'all never did the South?
The South is
Atlanta.
white.
Houston,
It's Florida.
Houston, Atlanta,
niggas in
Dallas.
Miami.
All them places are
Orlando.
open.
When
All
we-
the ones you just said are open.
Yo, I'm gonna be real with you. We should be doing Atlanta. Houston.
Yeah.
I'm not even
Dude.
going to Atlanta to just.
We gonna
Be
be
with
up
my
there.
friends.
I'm gonna jump out with a mask.
You haven't
Wow.
had Corona yet?
Yeah, I had COVID.
So
in
then what you
October.
worried about?
Because they said you could get it again, and there's a new
I don't
strain out.
listen to them with that shit.
And my mom is still battling
Also,
it 2 weeks later. Like
Also, why is
still
that?
got
Sorry
it?
about that.
Oh shit.
10 days later. Yeah.
Yeah,
and-
but that's normal. It's supposed to be 14 days.
yeah, she still has all the symptoms.
Oh,
Oh,
shit.
Yeah, and
shit,
so
shit,
like
shit,
to be fair, and my sister just
What
has
the
a
fuck,
newborn.
Mandii?
Yeah, no,
Come
no,
on,
she's
yo.
in Florida.
She's in
Oh.
Florida, bro.
God damn,
I didn't
all the
know.
way in New York.
You didn't say.
No,
Yo, you
my
saw
mom
it?
is in Florida. Calm down.
You saw how long it was before he stopped caring about someone else beside himself? You saw that shit right here? No. Did you see? Literally, it was 3. It's like a goldfish's memory. There's just 3 seconds. Like, oh, that must be rough for you. In 3, 2, 1. Could I be affected by this in some way, shape, or form?
Charlie, you ain't shit.
Listen,
But yeah, so I don't know. I'm
No, we
looking
should do
forward-
Texas, bro.
I am looking forward
Get
to go
out
back.
there, yo.
Just one more,
Get back
just a
out.
little bit of something.
Yeah, get a taste.
listen.
go out
as
there.
soon as this shit open back up, you know, Black Effect live tours is definitely happening.
Oh, let's
Oh,
see
yeah,
how you
it's
trying to
okay.
take
Look,
our
you
shit,
see-
bitch. He just came right there.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, get all that money. Get all that money. Hey, Charlotte, get all that money. You know
You better get 85 South. We
Hey.
independent.
We have partnerships.
Thank you.
Okay,
I
real
will
live
say
partnerships.
that was the best contract to know we got our IP. that
Yo,
was
yeah.
one of the
That
best
was-
contracts
that-
we've had in front of us.
Nah,
Thank
I'm
you
teasing,
for that.
obviously, but like that was the funny shit. I think I think the Wild and Out guys was trying to go on tour. Do you remember this? They
Oh,
were
and they
trying to go,
couldn't?
Early
and then
on.
Nick Cannon was like, "Nah, that's a Nick Cannon thing, bro." Like, they couldn't even you put Wild and Out in like the credits or some shit.
Yeah.
Damn.
Listen, church announcements.
Stay woke, Nick.
Make sure y'all pre-order Tamika Mallory's upcoming book, State of Emergency. It'll be out March 11th on Black Privilege Publishing, Simon & Schuster. We're actually revealing the cover this Friday.
Okay.
Yeah, so we're revealing the cover this
Nice.
Friday. So make sure y'all pre-order Tamika's book. And yes, The Black Effect. This week we launched, yesterday we launched Jess Hilarious's Carefully Reckless.
Congrats, Jess.
Yes.
Congrats. Great clip you posted.
Yeah. Well, that's on her. Well, that's on the producers. Who produces Jess's podcast? Sim. Salute to Sim.
Yeah.
Sim produces Just Hilarious
Hi,
podcast,
Sim.
but that's out now. We also launched We Talk Back this week, which is with my homegirls from South Carolina, AJ. We can't hear you, Taylor, on the microphone. You're not on the microphone. But yes, I mean, listen, they got a lot of downloads already. But AJ and Tammy, they're gonna be on Brilliant Idiots next week, actually.
Hey.
Yeah.
All right.
And of course, Horrible Decisions.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Charlotte sent
Decisions.
a really nice text about our audio listens, and that really made me feel good.
I mean, listen, they numbers is through the roof right now.
Yeah.
You know, like Horrible Decisions is through the roof. Horrible Decisions is the second most listened to podcast
Let's do it.
on Black
Oh, y'all
Effect.
thought we was just hoes, huh? Well, that too. I just need y'all to know who does this over here.
You know?
Shit.
No, because you know what? Honestly, I be forgetting because our YouTube don't be talking about shit,
It
dog.
don't.
And
When
I
we
just
get- when
started
we-
putting lip gloss on. I don't know what the fuck going on.
Well, things are
I told you we come in there with graphic tees. That's the problem. They think they're coming to see whores, and we got graphic tees and sweats on.
Yeah.
Well, I put a little nipple
We
on.
don't dress up for our
it
video.
up.
You got to dress up.
Can we do a podcast pro tip? I mean, I don't know if it's a pro tip. This is just what I've seen.
Okay.
Podcasts are multi-platform. Everything's multi-platform.
Absolutely.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like even if you look at a show like The Breakfast Club, it's radio, it's YouTube, it's social media, and it's the podcast. Podcasts are audio and the visual,
Right.
But the main thing is the audio.
Audio. Absolutely.
That's where the advertisers spend the money at. It's with the audio. YouTube is great, you know what I mean? But that's a whole other revenue check for people. But I think nowadays you have people launching podcasts starting with YouTube. I don't know if that's the best idea.
I agree with you. And I think that when you have the video component, especially early on, it takes away from the focus in making sure
Absolutely.
your audio is really good.
Absolutely.
Especially because, again, as a podcast, people are going to listen to you. A lot of people want to perform for a camera. And unfortunately, as an audio listener, that's the only way I listen to podcasts is audio. I'm
Same.
not watching you.
Yeah.
So, I guess, that was a good pro tip.
I think the
I disagree.
But
see, I was going to say, you have utilized that formula of clips and visual to drive them to the podcast.
The reason why I disagree is because it's hard to discover a podcast on these audio platforms.
Is it?
I don't believe that at all.
I disagree.
How do you find
More
Brilliant
like
Idiots?
this.
No. Discover a new podcast. For example, like there are people who will discover Brilliant Idiots
Mhm.
from a clip talking about a subject that's near and dear to them, but they might have no clue who the fuck we are.
Mhm.
But they really care about red plastic cups. And we do a funny clip about red plastic cups, and then we put it on YouTube. And they're watching videos and videos about red plastic cups. And all of a sudden, these two assholes start talking about red plastic cups. And they're like, holy shit, these guys are kind of funny. What else are they talking about?
Oh, you mean like the algorithm? They get fed the algorithm?
In their algorithm,
That you're
they
right
have the
about.
opportunity to discover, right? That's
like a
why-
music track. It's going to play you
Exactly.
something simpler. But
here's the thing. What I was so big on video, the reason I was so big on video for specifically our podcast in the beginning is also when there's a story that hits,
Mhm.
right? Like, for example, we talked about Tekashi on this podcast. The first time you ever talked about it was on this podcast. That generated 2 million views. We don't do 2 million listens.
Yes, we do.
Not per episode.
Yes, we do.
Not per episode.
Yes, we
No,
do.
we don't. I know the numbers. Trust me, we don't.
2.2 right
A
now.
month.
A month. Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
you're right.
yeah,
Yeah,
I
I'm
said
bugging.
per episode.
Never mind.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
right. You're right. You're right.
So what I'm saying is what that did is that brought us
Talk
in
your shit, King.
front of a whole bunch of different eyeballs, and some of them might be able to discover our podcast and then really start to like it and really appreciate it, especially in the beginning. Like in the beginning time, when we would put out clips and there was way less going on in the podcast world, literally anything with your name on it would just go through the roof because people were just so... They needed to devour whatever the fuck you were just saying. It was really amazing to watch. And we got so much growth because there are so many people that knew you, but didn't even know you had a podcast.
Yeah, but
And now that happens with me and stand up and these things.
yeah, but
like,
with Flagrant, y'all grew that with audio.
no, that's always video. From
It's
the
always
beginning.
been video?
Always been video from the beginning.
Really?
But see,
Yeah,
I don't
and
remember.
we would, and I'm not to cut you. I do want to hear your point, but like
But isn't Patreon audio or is that video?
Patreon's both.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's like what we did is Patreon's a whole different thing. But what I think is having that video component is just the best advertising for your podcast because there is this YouTube algorithm that's going to push things in your face. There's no algorithm for audio yet. You're never scrolling just a random podcast feed on the on your like a podcast app and they go, I'll try these people.
Well, no,
I don't know.
on Apple it is. On
Yeah.
Apple, it like I don't know
It's just
how
not
it's
a
That's what I was
behavior
thinking about.
because it's so long. Like a 2-hour podcast is too much to digest for the first time, not knowing who the hosts are. But 5 minutes on a clip about a content that you really
I agree with
enjoy,
that, but Apple will recommend to you podcasts based
that
off
are
what
similar.
you've listened
Yep.
before. Yeah.
That's
But
what I
it's
was
such a
gonna say.
big barrier of entry.
It
2
is,
hours,
but it's also people that choose that app for that thing, opposed to YouTube, where is that actually where you only listen to podcasts, or are you watching Andrew Schultz because of stand-up clips, or maybe found him through another clip and now you're watching a podcast? I feel like the reason Apple does it better is because more like this, people have found us through Joe Rogan. He had maybe
Yeah.
a porn star on once, and then Horrible Decisions was on next.
Speaking of that,
But-
that's why Horrible's numbers are through the roof right now. I mean, it's promo and marketing because of Black Effect
Just-
as well,
okay,
but the fact
yeah,
that they went on, what was y'all on? Call Me Daddy?
Oh no, we had the
y'all
ex
did.
call her daddy
Sophia.
girl.
Y'all was on one of them shows.
and then all those
We brought,
After
we
that-
brought, we brought a white
Woo!
counterpart.
The white
Oh,
people were there
man.
like, why
the
do
white
they
came
keep
over.
It
I
worked.
had to be Dr. Umar the next week. I was like, listen, this is an Africans only podcast. You're lucky you're here.
We went from 27 white listeners to 29 real quick.
y'all went way up. I'm just saying having that type of
get that, though.
opportunity to have your content advertised for free by YouTube. It's
Yeah.
just like it's a no-brainer. And also social, having the clips go viral
Oh, I
on
agree with
Twitter
that.
and
For
Instagram,
free. Oh, y'all
that
paid
kind
to
of
have
stuff.
us on that little featured page?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Well, I know we don't.
What's the
I'm
circle?
just saying we never pay, but our clips just will go viral. It happens with Flagrant all the time. We'll be talking about Ellen, and then all of a sudden people will discover
Yeah.
it. But the thing about YouTube also is like I did Rogan once. I had a TED talk, right? All of a sudden, there's this synergy between audiences that the algorithm knows about. So I go do Rogan, and my stand-up clips are getting popping, whatever. All of a sudden, this TED talk I do goes viral, and I think it's over 2 million right now. But it's because all those listeners of Rogan also like TED Talks.
TED Talks.
So YouTube starts going, watch, you like this guy? You probably gonna like this guy's TED Talk because you guys like TED
You
Talks.
did that a while ago, didn't you?
Long time ago. It was the second time
I
I
was
went on.
surprised you didn't even pub that more. It was a good TED Talk.
Yeah, it was fun. No, I loved. I
I
was
feel like
really
that's
cool.
the pinnacle of like entertainment. Like I made it a TED Talk.
That's like the pinnacle of like white. I talk for a livingness.
Stacey Abrams TED
Yo,
Talk
you know
was
who got a
fire
good
too.
TED Talk? Wallow, bro.
Yeah.
Wallow got a fire TED Talk.
Oh, he's
did?
great.
Oh, I gotta
man.
watch
He's
Nah,
a great
Wallow
show.
got a fire TED Talk. Chris, where you at? I want to ask you something. Is he on?
Yo,
Talk to us about the audio video thing real quick. Give some tips.
well, I mean, I think what Andrew says makes sense. I mean, I think the issue in podcasting is discoverability, right?
Mhm.
And I think, YouTube's algorithm is a lot more friendly towards that than iTunes or even probably Spotify. But I think the thing you always have to try to balance that out with is that, and I think you mentioned that earlier, is that an audio listen is worth more than a video view, if that makes sense.
Mhm.
If you're
CPM
comparing it 1-to-1, right? And it's not always a 1-to-1 comparison, but just in terms of something like a CPM, audio is worth more. Now, as more people kind of migrate towards video in the podcasting space, you might see the prices come down and meet somewhere in the middle. But right now, certainly audio listen is worth more. The question is, obviously the community in a place like YouTube is just tremendously bigger than the podcasting space right now. There's more things out there. So it's really, I think, curation and discoverability are just the two issues that everyone's trying to figure out.
Yeah, so videos would be for promo
Mhm.
and
Promo,
marketing.
right.
And audio would be for the dollars.
I mean, it is not exactly accurate that they're worth more.
Yes, it is.
But how? When the
I have
advertisers
an advertising agency.
I have a
sell
podcast
the-
network.
I sell the ad. sell the, sell the,
Hold
This
on,
is a
hold on.
big
So, if I
Flip
showed
your
you,
dick.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you a peek. No, I'm gonna give you a peek. No, hold on, I'm gonna give you a peek.
All right.
I'm gonna give you a peek
Yeah.
because you my man, and
Yeah.
like I feel like you should share information and show people what's possible and what's out there.
I'm just saying, I sell the ads for this podcast and Flagrant, and I sell them based on the YouTube views and the audio views, and they don't get counted differently. It's a grand total of them both.
But I think what he's saying is if it was solely YouTube, right? Even I'm sure you know when you get paid through Google or YouTube, it is different from the CPM. I mean, Chris taught us that. Shout out to Chris, by the way, who put Horrible Decisions on.
Yeah, and I've seen the brilliant it is.
But that CPM was so important when we were getting paid, and he taught me a lot about that.
Me, bro, it is what it is.
It's good. It's cool.
I'm telling
but
you.
you can merge them for both, opposed to people on YouTube who can't do that.
What I would say is this. Technically, in terms of like an advertiser scale, right? In the way that we calculate them, they're the same. But what Chris is 100% right about is that an audio listen is more valuable in a way because the amount of time an audio person spends on a podcast is longer than video.
Yeah, that's what they're paying for.
Exactly. Yeah. So I think in that regard, it's more valuable. But monetarily speaking, in terms of like, if you get 200,000 views and 200,000 listens, you still charging the company you're advertising on 400,000.
You know what I'm saying that I'm not explaining? An ad read versus a YouTube ad. Let me clarify that.
The drop-in ad.
I realize now.
No, that's totally different.
Yeah, but that's what I'm talking about.
That's what was
he's talking about, and that's what.
Yeah,
No, but
you're talking about YouTube ad. I'm talking about ad read.
Right.
No,
Like,
I'm talking about ad reads. Like the ad reads are the combination of both of those view counts and listen counts together.
Right.
oh, so y'all you put the ad reads in the videos?
Yes, of course.
Right. No, I'm saying I wonder if we're cutting our nose off despite our face in that situation. It feels like you're giving away a 2-for-1.
No. Trust me.
I'm gonna give you a peek.
Just trust me.
I'm gonna give you a peek, and I'm gonna watch that nose get hard.
Trust me.
Yo, should we get a ruler out while you guys are measuring dicks?
Y'all are really measuring
I'm
things
just
here.
saying, bro.
No, it's not. It's all business. Like we don't
compete.
compete.
I do, bro.
Yeah, we don't compete over here. We're
I want. Hey, listen. If we can make more money,
hell yeah.
by all means, let's make more money.
Absolutely.
All I'm saying is like, from my understanding of the business, I can only express my understanding of the business. It used to be that they didn't care about the video ads in the early, or the video views in the early days. And now, since so many podcasts are watched, right? All of a sudden, those ads count, and they are way more valuable than they used to be. And now they're equivalent in terms of the overall number.
I think it depends on the podcast.
It does.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So, like, for example,
it's
Flagrant.
platform based.
Yeah,
what you're saying is true, but there's a movement within podcasts in some parts of the podcasting space to not count YouTube. It's all going to shake out one way or the other. But what you're saying right now is 100% correct.
And the reality is there are certain podcasts that are just, at the end of the day, it's like, do your listeners fuck with what you are telling them is good in those ads, right? Like there's a podcast, obviously like The Read, right? Which has like insane synergy with their fans.
Unbelievable.
And the things that they suggest to their fans, which I assume they actually believe in really strongly, their fans buy. So it don't matter if it's video or audio. I know they only do audio. They could say, nah, we want the highest CPM because we know we deliver.
Yep.
There are certain podcasts that do big numbers, but they can't sell a single thing.
That's a fact.
So their
very
CPM goes down, right? So at the end of the day, it's not just a numbers game. You know, Flagrant, we kill it. So we can charge
You guys
a very
have good
high
ads for you. Like when we did, and I don't want to say them anymore because they don't pay us, but Chris, you know, when we did a sex toy company and certain sex pills or whatever, that's our shit. People will stop me in the street like, what's the code again, bitch?
And we told Chris, we were like, you need to get Mo. Get Mo because
feminine product companies, people love using those codes. By the way, I use the Reads code too because I fuck with the Read. Before I even went to Squarespace, I'm like, I Googled the Reads codes. When you fuck with a podcast, you want them to make money.
This is good podcast 101 for anybody out there that's listening.
But you should be paying What the Fuck Media for the rest of their
But what
life.
I like
and if you have a podcast, you should have ads.
But also listening to both of y'all, this also goes to show, also with Chris being on, there is still not really a blueprint to how you can do this, which is amazing. Like you could sit here and be like, nah, I know what I'm talking about because I make money. Charlamagne sits here is like, nah, but I make money. And then Weezy and I have the experiences also not owning, you know, I mean, we own our
I can tell you how not to make money. You have to read ads. You have to have ads on your podcast.
I 100% agree.
Like you have to.
Like honestly, I was terrified that joining the Black Effect, we wouldn't have ad reads. I thought that before we understood what the business would be, I thought, you know what, like we're gonna just basically have to pay to play, like a luminary type of thing. And I don't want that. I don't want anybody to ever have to pay for Horrible Decision in a place that's not accessible. Or like, I want to keep growing. I don't want you to stop finding us. And the fact that we could do ad reads, I love it. Especially when our ad reads are fun. Like I said with Blue Chew, I used to say, you know, put your dick in a bitch's mouth and break a tooth with
Whoa.
Blue Chew. I love that.
Jesus
I want
Christ.
people to buy
Why
that.
so violent?
Because niggas want to
this
fuck
shit is
bitches like that.
We choose violence. We choosing violence over here.
Jesus Christ.
And girls are like, yeah, I want that dick in my mouth. It really works.
But yes,
Jesus.
it's an evolving business.
It is.
Absolutely.
And it's so new, man.
But it is gravitating more towards video as people are spending more and more time on YouTube and as podcasts have
But that's
grown.
because people ain't got jobs right now.
But it's also because the YouTube space is where podcasts grow.
It's
You know,
different.
I'm just
That
thinking
too-
like
that too. Yes.
I can't think of a new podcast that popped without video.
No, that's a lot of
Like
Just
NPR
audio?
shit,
There's a
maybe.
lot.
Yeah, it's
There's a
more
ton with
majority. Like the video popping is more rarer than the audio.
No, I'm saying, but a new one that got really big that doesn't have video.
Nah,
I
that's
can't
a
think
lot.
of one.
It's a lot.
What's one?
mean,
I don't think we're in
it's
that
one
lane. I
growing
think we're
now.
watching funny stuff. I think that's why you can speak that way. And
Right.
I agree. But I mean, when I'm listening for like NPR, TED
News,
Talks,
I was about to
yeah.
say,
mental health type
the
shit, I'm not watching
documentaries
those.
Where like
Yeah.
monster type of podcast.
I don't like to listen to podcasts that have energy
Oh,
like
that's a
mine.
great point.
Like those news ones are
long
bigger than
form-
anything,
the
bro.
long-
Yeah, the news and the long form story
The
ones,
long form
true
story-
crime.
Yeah.
Funny podcasts,
man.
I love to see people
Yeah,
go
People
back
like
and forth.
reactions in comedy, but
Yeah.
with the other real like in-depth conversations and things like that, you don't really.
That's-
You know what a
That's
huge
true.
one was? That shit iHeart had called something in Alaska. Missing in Alaska or some
Oh,
shit like that. That shit was just
yeah,
audio.
yeah.
That shit was
Shit, look at
that's
the
just
read.
massive.
Yeah.
Right.
I would
the
love
read
to
don't do
watch
no
them,
video.
but
yeah, you're
Yeah,
right.
no,
You're
100%.
right.
I think they're grandfathered in from a time where like
For
the
sure.
They are
expectation
grandfathered
They
in.
are
was
grandfathered.
Yeah.
like, you know, audio, but
Even
but
I look
you're
at the
right.
numbers Ebony K. Williams does with Holding Court. Like
Yeah.
she don't have no video, but it's
I
just
wish they did.
I do too.
I want to see.
That's an
Dustin.
interesting thing. Like the news informational pods really succeed without a video component.
It's talk
because-
radio.
Yeah,
It's talk right. Exactly.
yeah, but at the same time, what you guys do in the morning is talk radio.
That's why we're the number one urban. I hate the word urban podcast.
And I don't watch the Breakfast Club.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
clips when like you do some funny moments and I can hear it, I do like seeing it after. But like
Yeah.
I don't want to watch the Breakfast Club.
But when you really think about like the rise
listen.
to fame of the Breakfast Club, that doesn't happen without YouTube.
Audio and video combined.
But you also,
Absolutely.
and there's a
It is
celebrity
100%.
component there. So you also have to add the celebrity component.
Listen, yeah, exactly.
No,
There's
not
no one thing.
because we weren't
No.
that initially though.
No,
It's like literally 10 years ago, we did that from the jump. We started putting videos on YouTube.
Yeah, you guys
like
were
literally
on
since our
top of
first
it.
interview. We got every single interview we've ever done recorded.
I did want to
And-
watch Monique though. I went straight to YouTube.
That was a good one.
It was.
And I think what happened, I would realize this when I would go overseas, like there's this profound effect that you guys had because you guys became like the one place for hip hop news, right? So it's just like if you're a hip hop fan in Sweden, you watch The Breakfast. It was religious.
Bro, we
You
get
watched-
10 million downloads a month in the podcast.
Oh,
And that's the
Not
fourth,
even shocking.
And that's the fourth highest place they listen to us.
right.
Number one is still
Wow.
radio.
Obviously, yeah.
Number two is YouTube. Three is Instagram, social media clips.
I'm
and
just
four is
saying, like, that it was
podcast.
just such a powerful thing, like, to have those interviews and, like, every single day, people are just going,
No,
okay, that's what
internationally,
I'm
the
gonna do.
Breakfast Club is like.
But internationally, it's YouTube. If you want to become a global fucking
I
enterprise,
agree with that.
and also just having the ability to, like, share that moment, like the shareability of a clip. You know, that's why Facebook shit goes, and even in a bad way. That's why all these fucking crazy motherfuckers storm the Capitol, because it's so easy to share the crazy shit on Facebook.
Yeah.
You know, like, Biden's a lizard. Share. Your whole family knows
Might
about
be.
it. Say what?
It's possible. Jury's still
Biden?
out on that.
They
I'm
say him
dead.
and Justin Bieber are lizards. It's like a conspiracy theory about like taking their skin off. It's fucking crazy.
It's possible.
Yeah.
This is the YouTube rabbit hole I don't fall
Bitch, I
down.
love that shit. I
don't
be
know
on
shit
Reddit
about
like,
people
hold
being
on,
lizards
who's an
and
animal?
shit.
Oh, I love it.
And then I'm glad that y'all came today because this is the second time me and Mandii have spoken in 5 months.
Yeah.
So she said.
I did just. Well, no, it is.
Why?
It's
It is.
not.
It is.
We
We
spoke
text
more
each
than
other. We
once?
spoke on the phone once.
Oh, okay. I get it. So
Yeah.
okay.
So well, and
Okay.
I do want to bring that up because while we're talking about podcast networks, I am a part, and I'm not gonna, just
You can
because,
say it.
Okay, well,
I'm
yeah,
not a
you
hater.
see, I did the same to him because y'all got to talk. But I'm on another network right now, and I'm with two new co-hosts that aren't
Say the
familiar.
name of the network.
Oh, I'm on the Joe Budden Network. I
Yes.
have. See, the thing is, my two co-hosts
Alex, bleep
have
that
never
later.
potted before.
I'm just playing.
Well,
I'm
no,
just playing.
but I wanted to talk about it because as far as also a lot of podcasters aspire to be a part of a network.
Mhm.
And so they expected pretty much for like a report card. And I'm like, listen, we have to look at it. I come from a corporate background where I can't go to the CEO and say, hey, how do you think I'm doing? And I think they expected that from Joe. I think a little bit. And when people see us with you, I think they just think that we talk all the time. We have dinner because we're a part of the Black Effect. And I'm like, no, I don't have access to just be like, hey, Charlamagne, can you tell me how we're doing? What's our numbers? What am I doing? And you know what I mean? So I think a lot of people.
Why'd you say you don't have that access? Why do you feel like that?
But I also just feel like because of the busy person and CEO that this man is, for me to call him and ask for a report card on how we're doing his horrible decisions. No, we see how many people are in those threads with IR.
You just gave the report card.
Welcome to give
you said
you.
number 2.
I know, yeah.
I hit y'all up a couple weeks ago and told y'all.
Yeah, that's when we spoke.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I watched your.
I just don't think it's accessible. And for me, also just to be respectful of what you're building with the Black Effect.
Yeah.
You are dropping shows almost on a weekly basis. So a part of me is almost selfish to feel like I can just hit up a network head and be in that way. I don't know. That was my take on it. So when I say it wasn't even in slight, but it was just like, I'm not doing that with Charlotte. I don't hit up Joe like, hey, can I get a report card? Like, you have to be... whether you aspire to be on a network or whether you're new to a network, you have to care first about the product you're putting out, the content you're putting out. And if you're giving 110%, fuck a report card.
Well, I think the other thing is Charlamagne didn't make horrible decisions. It's not the birth of his network. He acquired it because it's a bomb show.
That's right.
And Charlamagne has put us on to mad shit.
Absolutely.
Because of how good our show is. And I don't want you to like be checking in with us all the time. I love that iHeart does. We got a scheduled call next week, but I feel bad now because I be calling you for nothing.
Who says you can't?
I mean, like, yo,
I don't even know what's
say?
happening right now.
Just nothing.
What is this? What's going on?
Tell him, Mandii.
Okay, I mean, it's not anything. So basically, there was a meeting that we had on my other network on air. And they
the thing is.
Yes, but they wanted my co-host Liv and
What's
Bridget.
wrong with that?
Nothing. I'm just
Why can't we mention the show? Let's talk about the show.
I'm mentioning the show.
See, the thing is.
Cross promotion.
But I bring it up to say we had a meeting on air, on mic.
I think it's funny, by the way. I see your guys' clips on Instagram.
Thank
I think it's funny.
We need help with our YouTube.
I learned this
I'm
the hard way.
shocked y'all YouTube not popping though.
But no.
Yo,
We
for
have
as
over
many
50,000
listens as we get on audio, I'd be
Nigga,
shocked
we'll
too.
go there and get
It's like
like
15
10.
to 20 something.
We get like 10, 15,
Really?
20,000.
And y'all
I'll look
cross
at it.
promote on the audio? Y'all tell people to go to the YouTube page?
We don't really be doing that
No,
too
we don't
much.
be doing that.
Oh, that's a start.
But you know what it is?
We
No
don't
bullshit.
really do that.
After 4 years of just talking,
that's a start.
I forget. People would be on the YouTube like, y'all bitches need to put makeup on. I started wearing makeup like, all right, I guess that's why we here today.
Wow.
You know, I mean, we got it. It's learning. It's a new thing.
You need a nice visual. Like, I don't know.
I agree.
Like your guys' visual was, well, now you're set up that you guys have the studio, but the, what is it called? What was it? What was the old,
The horror life?
No, engine room. Like engine room visually just sucks. And it's like
you gotta build a set.
That was part of the reason why.
Which is why
Yeah.
y'all never
built
went
this
over
shit.
No,
that.
Mandii and I are about to build our set, especially for, I mean,
You have to, if someone's gonna be watching for 2 hours, it's
I
gotta
agree.
look nice. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
Flagrant
I
is
agree.
super detailed.
you're
and
right.
this is
But our listeners deserve that.
$100,000 robot in the fucking studio. Like,
We ain't say all that Netflix.
Calm
Christ.
down with your rich
Yeah.
ass.
Now, we
Pick
might
up
spend
the
a few
numbers you dropping, bro.
Different, bro.
Let's
Pick
do
up
a
them
good
numbers you
35
dropping.
different out here, bro. I got my camera on Kiffa and I can say whatever I want.
Hey,
You know what I mean?
listen. The moral of the story is, I'm always talent first. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Regardless of what I'm CEO, and I don't care if it's the Black Privilege Book Publishing and Print with Simon and Schuster. I don't care if it's the company me and Kev got with Audible. I don't care if it's the Black Effect Podcast Network. I'm always talent first. So don't ever think you can't reach out.
Okay,
I'm always
noted.
talent.
I thought, so that's it. But that's like the easiest thing to switch. And then you do a clip channel as well. Notice we got clip channels.
We just added a clip channel to ours.
And that's your
And-
promo.
and I
I
did
should
that
call it a
looking at-
clit channel, yo.
Yo!
Come on. Marketing, yo.
That's it.
Keep the brand going.
Now this is why y'all need to talk more than once.
Now we
No
talking.
shit, we need to talk more than
Going.
once.
Just
No,
That's
I'm thinking-
fire.
No, and I mean, to be fair, we did talk shit over the summer. We were talking a lot right before we joined Black.
I mean, you were
Effect.
on all the meeting calls. Thank you for that.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, I was shocked about that. Like, but again, I guess it's probably just thinking corporate. I'm not going to the CEO to ask him for a report card. And so, even me sharing that, Joe was like, y'all can talk to me. Y'all can call me. You're telling me I can call you. I can talk to you. So I appreciate that.
But I'm going to tell you to call Dolly as soon as you call me. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Now I gotta call
Dolly,
my party
no.
back.
Dolly is the president of the Black Effect Network. And by some things she just knows right off the bat
Okay.
more
Yeah.
than me. You
Right,
know what I
right,
mean?
right.
That's all.
It's just funny that like you feel so you may be insecure about inconveniencing one of the guys that are your bosses, but you
And this we partners, and this my
Partners.
homie though.
Partners.
Yeah, I don't like the boss word.
Yeah, we
okay,
partners.
not, your partner, but you feel zero insecurity about pegging a guy that you're having sex with.
That is a great fucking point.
You are
That's
a
great
fascinating
fucking point,
woman,
yo.
yo.
That's a great fucking point.
Damn.
But in all seriousness, I just want to see you guys get the most views that
Me
you
too.
possibly can get. And I'm not saying that information, I truly do not want it to come at as condescending or any of that kind of shit. It's not at all. There's just rules to this shit. And obviously those rules change a little bit. And as they change, we try to adapt with them. And I try to share that with
That's
as many
right.
people as I possibly can.
I want everybody to win. I'm not in competition with nobody. I want everybody to win.
Okay.
I genuinely,
I like that.
truly want
I
everybody
genuinely
to
disagree with the last statement you
win.
made.
What's the last statement? Sean? Tell me what the last
There are some
statement is.
people that I do not want to win.
Hey, man. You
Name
know,
one.
I'll be honest, but Joe's not one of those people. If he wins, great. If he doesn't, great.
it ain't up
I
to
don't
us.
really give a
Listen,
fuck.
it's not up to us.
It's also
whether
not my
somebody
world.
wins. That's
It's
right.
nothing. It would be
man.
stupid to not care to really care about someone's success in a world
Yeah,
that
but
you're not
you
in.
even don't care about the success of any other comedians. The stuff that you and Alex do is
No,
But
that's
you
not
can't,
true.
though.
You
No,
do.
But you can't.
I agree.
You really can't.
I want
You
them
gotta-
to
you
be
gotta-
successful. I try
you gotta
to
be
help
like this.
as much as I can.
Yes,
That, tunnel vision.
imagine if Usain Bolt was running and he was looking to the left or the right to see.
Yeah.
You can't do that. You got to just go.
Yeah,
And when you get to where you're going, once you cross that finish line, then you look back. You be like, "Oh, I'm already over here."
I don't know.
With the flag
I
waving.
think
But
it's
there
different.
are
Like
certain people that when they fail, it feels very good.
Nah,
yeah,
not to
today was a great day
me.
for me for Trump. I agree.
Yeah, that's right. Like,
Not
y'all,
to me.
be honest. Be honest.
Nah.
You don't see it as a failure. You got
I
a
love
Twitter
watching him
Not
get
to
on that
you,
helicopter.
Not to you. Hold on.
back.
There are certain people that you don't enjoy when they take an L.
Not an L.
Really,
I like seeing people get what they deserve.
I hate the way he talks. The way he
You
talks.
hate the way
The way he
he
talks.
talks.
I
What do
hate.
you
The way he
mean?
talks. I hate.
What do you mean?
Nobody ever said no more than
Good
this
or
guy. Right
bad?
here. You could tell Charlotte. You could be like, yo, you got Timberlands on. He'd be like, nah,
Nah,
technically
actually,
they
they're
Timbs.
construction boots.
You know what kind of answer that was? That was a very Joe Budden. Let me get my way out of that answer. That's what the fuck. That
No,
was.
I really don't like to see people lose, but I do like to see people get what they deserve, good or bad.
If
Okay.
if
I
you
like that.
treated
That's
me
all.
like shit,
That's it.
if you treated me like shit, especially when you didn't have to, if you just did
Agreed.
it for your own fucked up
Ego.
reasons, for your own ego, and I know I'm gonna pass you.
Yeah.
I know that. So I'm trying to treat you in the most cordial way possible because I know where I'm going.
Yeah.
And there'd be no reason for me to beef with you because I know it's eventually is going to be beyond you.
Right.
Yeah.
So I have no reason.
Yeah,
But if you
yeah.
treat me like shit when you really don't have to, I do not feel bad if anything happens.
It's hard to
you
have that
that's
energy
shitty.
when you're doing well, which is why I can understand why
No.
you're speaking that way. Like the better I do in life, the more I feel good about everybody
Hell
else's
yeah.
race.
And I be knowing when I hear certain people talk, I can sense pain. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I can sense trauma. I know when people have a lot of unhealed issues that they haven't dealt with. So I don't take shit personally.
Y'all go,
it's
y'all
fuck-
go,
you're
y'all go
more
restrict ones.
woke than me, man. Cause I don't know. Like if I don't like you, I don't care about your pain, your trauma. You know what I mean? It's like
I just said
figure
that,
it
I
out,
just said that
yo.
on the podcast.
She did.
Figure that shit
I just
out.
said
yo.
that. I don't
Yeah.
give a fuck. If I don't fuck with you, I don't fuck with you, and I don't care about how you feel, how I make you feel, nothing.
All
No,
your
I-
pain and trauma. All
Oh,
that
I thought
shit.
you were talking about with the breakup thing.
I'm just saying I can understand when certain people say certain things that I know it's not about me. That's all.
Okay.
That's true. You can't take everything
Yeah,
personal.
don't take it personal. That's all it
better
is.
at that shit.
We all do because we take when you take shit personal, then it hits you in an emotional way, and it causes like old triggers to resurface, and now you mad, and now you looking for revenge, and now you not focused
But you know
on
what? You've
the
been
fuck
through a
you
lot.
should be doing.
You've done a lot of therapy, and when you elevate in that way, like I don't vibrate on low frequencies.
Me neither.
And it took a long time to get to that point where I felt elevated. Like when bitches even talk about me or people are saying mean things to me and I could just not give a fuck, that's a real, like,
Yeah.
you level up.
Hell yeah.
But you know what?
I left the Bronx, so I really don't be listening to nobody.
When you
no
just said you
Hold
felt
on,
like you
from the
couldn't
Bronx
reach.
and Florida.
don't do
Bro,
that.
Mandy.
Don't do
Whoa.
Mandy was
Mandy.
making money and would
Whoa.
not leave the Bronx. I didn't
would
get
not leave the
it.
Bronx,
You
but
know
I
the
just left
craziest
the
people in
Bronx.
America come from the Bronx and all of Florida.
That's what I hear.
Jesus,
But I'm not
Christ.
crazy, I promise.
Nah, man, you definitely.
Look at your shirt.
It's just a Buddha hoe. That's what I tell men right before I peg them. It's okay. It's just your booty hole.
Holy shit.
Mandii is so fucking wild, bro.
No, I'm not
When
though.
we were doing an episode, I forget what it was. I think
Oh,
it was,
Jesus.
this shit was the funniest thing ever, bro.
Blueprints.
What happened?
Oh my God.
Mandii said to my face,
Don't do. We don't have to relive
no,
this.
she goes, we're talking about something. I forget
Birth
what
control.
It was birth control or something. And she'd be like,
Science.
honestly, I don't really believe in science like that. I said, what? She goes, she goes, I don't believe in science. Like, I go, like, the whole thing of science?
Wait, Andrew,
like,
tell about the airplane.
no. Also, no,
She sound like a Trump supporter to me.
no.
That's MAGA as fuck.
Yo,
That's MAGA as fuck.
I almost
I don't
pissed
give a-
myself when you told that fucking.
Yo, what was she
Andrew
saying
said,
about gravity?
"How could you
She
not
didn't
believe in science?" Andrew goes, "Well, how do you think airplanes are made?"
Yeah, and then what did she say?
Blueprints.
Valid. I had an answer.
She got a
She
point.
kept having an answer for everything,
But
bro.
she got a point.
She kept it like, I was like, well, what do you feel about the plants and shit? And she was just like, I'm skeptical.
Of planets? Mandii, we're on one. Mandii, we're on.
What do you think
We're
about?
on a planet.
Now one of them is a star.
No, it is.
Dog,
Pluto is not
Mandy
a
be
planet no more.
wilding about science. It's so
Okay,
bad.
so what's up with what up with how do you-
We're not gonna do this.
Yeah,
Not as
yeah,
fun.
Thank you guys. You if you think you're an idiot, if you think
I'm just saying. You don't believe in planets, Mandii?
no, I
Bro,
believe in planets.
This
but
is
I believe,
Neil deGrasse Pegson right here.
It's just that of course I don't know. I feel like it's what we should just take as fact and not question. So I feel like it's fed to us, and we're just not supposed to question it, which is why I question.
Plan-
it.
Like one of the, which
But
one?
we're on a planet.
Yeah, I didn't say we weren't.
Wild girl, yo.
They gave it.
But is it round?
Yeah,
Nah, bro.
I'm not gonna lie. I have been looking up and having
we
more
have a business
conversations.
together. Don't do this to me right now.
So I did. So when you go to the beach and you look all the
Son.
way over, like
Cut this out, Alex. Cut this shit out.
Why?
Mandy, stop.
Why?
Stop.
We got a flat earther right here.
I didn't say
We
it
got
was
a flat
I didn't say
earther.
it was
Go ahead.
flat.
When you go to Rockaway.
No, first
You
of
are
all-
2 YouTube videos away from storming the Capitol.
Yo, this
Trust me.
gonna be on the
No,
Clint
we're done.
list.
No, we done. If you think you're brilliant, maybe. If you think you're
Let's do
idiot,
some-
Wait,
Let's
when
do
you
some-
go to the
Let's do some
ocean.
asking idiots, Taylor.
ooh, let's get some good ones.
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
do some asking idiots.
Ask that one about.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know if the Earth is flat or not.
Huh?
See,
Just fucking with y'all.
I would
Listen.
believe Joe Biden is a lizard
Bro,
more than I would the Earth.
two flat earthers in the room. It's time to go, bro.
Y'all sitting here laughing at me about what shape the goddamn planet is, and y'all talking about people as lizards and shit, and that's cool.
Yo, but real talk though, parts of the world are flat.
Okay, yeah, I don't know where you're going with this.
Parts are flat. Right? It's like
Someone in the comments help me.
parts of the world are flat.
Hey, bro.
Parts, parts of the world go up, parts go down.
I like drums, bro. That's how I like my planets, all right?
What?
No flats. Drums, bro.
Drums over.
You don't like flats?
That was a sophisticated joke to get right there. You needed to fucking be a music major at Howard University.
like-
Talk about chicken.
I was looking to eat chicken.
Talk about
Oh,
chicken.
shit. I thought it was some drumline joke right
only
there.
black people have to black people have to do drums and flats.
The white man, the cracker came out there.
This,
talking
I was
about
doing this
chicken,
shit.
Like
man.
chicken.
Shit, I don't know. It's chicken. It's the good part and the not good part.
You got any dick questions in there,
He
Taylor?
said,
That's
is
why
it
we here.
Ritz or saltine?
Oh, I do like a nice little cracker. Yo, crackers are so fire with some cheese on it.
Oh, you know that's my favorite meal.
Yes, it is. You fucking honky.
I thought you wasn't fucking white guys no more.
I'm not.
Oh.
It's just a wild time, and I haven't had pink dick in what, almost 2 years?
Really?
That's a lie, yo.
How?
I don't know. I just felt like saying that. All right, what question we got, Taylor?
You want me to go through our whole mail? Let me see who we got. People be fucking their sisters and
Stop
shit.
thinking
on ours.
horrible decisions is all freaky.
Yeah, we have a range
Just
here.
ask for some.
We have a range.
Come on, let's see. Come on,
All right.
Taylor, give us one.
Okay. So D Hill_fit. You either have to watch a man bang a wife or fiance, or your wife has to watch a man bang your which one?
Say that again.
All
now.
right, he's not
What happened?
speaking proper English. Sorry. Okay.
I need you to
Would
proofread
y'all-
these, Taylor.
Rob Stradamus 777. Would y'all rather fight 100 duck-sized horses or fight one horse-sized duck?
Come on,
All right, all right.
Taylor, come on. Taylor, come on, Taylor.
And he was just really hyping you up.
Taylor.
Like, I need Taylor. And this is what Taylor is giving us?
That was disrespectful to me. I felt disrespected by that.
I'm looking up our shit.
I fucked them little horse-sized ducks up, though. I tell you that much.
Horse-sized?
But them shit'll be strong because they're horses.
Duck-sized horses? Oh.
One duck-sized horse are 100.
Oh, yeah. You just stomp them all out, dude. Squish them.
Yeah, but they big, though.
They're big.
No, they're duck-sized.
But they like horse meat is lean and tough.
Nah, you could squash a horse.
Or a horse-sized
duck. A lot of them y'all answered already. That's why I'm like.
Do you want me to pull up one of these? I gotta
pull up one of yours, Weezy.
All right, this is home mail. I love listening to y'all. It's been about 3 years. I was recently having the best sex of my life. We've been dating for 3 months, and he brings out a side of me sexually that I didn't know I had. I literally had a seizure on the dick.
What?
Yes. So she says his best friend is also his roommate. And if they haven't fucked already, I know that if they did, they'd love it. They both identify as straight, but the energy is there. His friend is really fine, and I'm heavily fantasizing about an MMF threesome. How do I go about this?
What the fuck is MMF?
Male, female.
The same thing you posted that Jess Hilarious just talked about.
I don't know if I should go and leave it in my daydream, but plot twist, his best friend is dating my little sister. And she could never find out. Do I leave it alone? Do I wait until maybe his friend and my sister break up? Do I tell my man? I feel like it's so chaotic, but I also think it'd be great to watch my man's best friend suck his dick. Please help me sort this toxic fantasy.
Well, first of all, I got to think. MMF is male fantasy. Is that
male, female?
Okay, is that the politically correct way of saying getting a train ran on you?
Oh, no, we ain't gonna do this.
I'm old school. I don't know.
If there's 3 people, it's a threesome.
A train is when you're waiting to get fucked. Like they're coming in. It's like a circle.
A train is a caboose. Like there's but
a threesome's more intimate. You might get a spit roast. You might have one here. That ain't a train.
So it's got to be more for 2 than to be a train?
Yeah.
Or one guy has to fuck you, leave, and the other one comes right after.
That's the train definition. Like y'all aren't involved in it together. She's not sucking dick while she's getting fucked because that's not a train.
That's a threesome.
Yeah.
Look at y'all learning.
Got you. Now, why, if the dick is so good and she's enjoying it and having seizures on it, would she want his roommate to fuck
Same as a threesome. You could have great pussy and want another pussy in it to make the pussy more fun.
I'm just glad I'm married because y'all greedy nowadays, bro. That just sounds like greedy.
Sex is getting
that just
weird,
sounds greedy, bro.
Sex is just getting weird.
Well, don't you? It is for you.
I think we need to stop it.
Stop having sex.
I think we need to pump the brakes.
I think you're already pumping the brakes at 3 minutes.
I think everybody needs to get back. You know what I mean? We just need to bring it back. We need to bring it back. Start at the beginning.
Some nice retro missionary.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Keep it simple.
Real talk.
Well, see, Mandy's advice, because she's had a fantasy about brothers, or was it father and son?
Father and son.
You want to fuck
the ball family?
No,
yo?
I would like.
Come on, yo, tell the fucking truth right now, Mandy. Mandy, have you fucked the ball family?
But you did go to LA twice last year.
Don't do that.
I'm just saying, friend.
Don't do that.
What happened last year? What happened last year?
He don't even play in LA no more.
Oh, okay, I don't know.
Lonzo?
I'm being messy. I don't know teams.
Messy. No, don't make your eye like that. I don't know that man. I don't know that man. I wouldn't know that man.
That would be amazing, yo.
What would?
A bunch of black entrepreneurs fucking each other? You, Lonzo, LeVar, that'd be incredible, yo.
They're not entrepreneurs. They're athletes. And
no, they are entrepreneurs. Yeah. Big baller brand.
They got to shoot.
Everyone on the Black Effect Network just start fucking. How about that?
Ooh, who can I fuck?
Do you like anyone?
Let me go through. Well, Dustin's gay.
What were you going to say? Stop.
Do we have an Instagram page, Charlamagne? Let me see who my top pick.
Stop, bro. Hey, bro. What are you going to say?
I'm married.
And then you were going to say
Black
something.
men don't cheat.
No, I wasn't.
Ain't Jeezy on the Black Effect Network? He got BDE.
Yeah, a lot of black men on the Black Effect.
Okay.
Matt Bond, Steven Jackson,
Debbie Brown is so hot, but she's spiritual.
85 South Show.
Oh, yeah.
Hold on,
Drink
Pharrell?
Champs.
Oh.
Glasses Malone.
Oh, I love glasses. Dude.
We do have, you have some
Gangster Chronicles.
Come on, keep dropping all the Black Effect pods. Let's go.
All right, so some of those dudes, you want a father and son.
It was just, it's a fantasy that's never happened.
No, I've thought about that though. I'm not gonna lie.
Wait, you've thought about a mother and daughter? See?
Yes, mother and daughter. Thank you, man. Jesus Christ. These guys, man. These guys are It's like, yo, you thought about Michael Thompson and Klay Thompson? No, I thought about a mom and the daughter.
You would fuck the light-skinned looking motherfucker.
Especially
you would. Yo, you would.
Especially when it's a mother that's like 40, 41, and the daughter's like
Who's a celebrity mom? Oh, Lisa and Zoe.
Who the fuck is that?
Lisa Lisa
Kravitz.
Bonet, Zoe Kravitz.
Nah, I never thought about that.
Okay, well I have.
Hold on. So, you want to have sex with a mother? And
No,
a
I said I
child?
thought about it.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's a thought. It's a fantasy.
Right, I said
It's
I
like
thought about
stepmom
it.
porn. Like that, is that
it's
your
just
thing?
that you got these, you got
Bro,
these,
that
you got
is the
these,
most
you got these,
disrespectful thing to do
you,
to a guy.
you got
Is it-
these mother-daughter unions that are like more like big sister, younger sister.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? 'Cause
Like
she's
Bernice Virgo's
41.
type?
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
That makes sense.
I never thought about that one, but yeah, in that realm.
But still, like that dude, the mother's ex-husband, can never say anything to you ever because you fucked his whole family. Yo,
not
you are diabolical, bro. Like,
Yo, Andrew been
imagine you
cooking that
fuck
one for-
someone's whole
He was
family,
he
though.
was thinking hard.
You got a token of a joke face and you had it on.
If
just now.
somebody fucked
You be
my
like this.
whole family, bro, I gotta move.
Don't ever call me step nothing, bro.
That's-
I fucked the whole family. I am daddy.
my
Okay?
God.
I am the daddy. Don't ever call me step nothing, okay?
Oh, you're pops.
Bro,
What is
that
wrong with
is
you?
terrifying.
Pops
Yo.
is worse.
Pops is disrespectful.
I'm sorry.
That is disrespectful.
Pops is disrespectful.
Do you guys think twins are weird? Because I do.
Oh my
What do you mean
God.
twins are weird?
Like when
No.
people want to fuck twins.
I wanted to fuck twins too.
Bitch, that's
I
nasty.
brought that up to a twin I was dating.
How did she take that?
I had a girlfriend who had a twin sister,
Oh, shit.
and I was
like
like,
identical?
identical, and I was like, yo, so have y'all ever done sex? You know what I mean? I was like, yo, y'all
You
ever
talking
do
through your teeth?
sex? Yeah. I was like that.
Wild boy.
That's my boy.
Wild boy right there, boy. That wild boy right
So you
there,
can make it seem
boy.
like you weren't seriously asking. Gotcha.
Exactly. I was like, yo, y'all done that. And
That's the most fuckboy mouth.
Yo, you know me. I'm just talking crazy. I'm
It's
crazy.
crazy
I'm
shit
crazy.
But what you doing? What they look like?
Hey,
What was
but
her
answer
answer?
though. But answer though. That's what you say after.
What was her answer?
And then she was like, and then my girl looks at me with her girl there and goes, are you asking me if I fucked my sister? And I was like,
You a wild girl. You a wild girl.
crazy,
Yo, you
yo.
crazy. She talking crazy.
and then she literally goes to me, she goes, that's incest. And then my reaction was like, for y'all. Not for your boy. You know what I'm saying?
This is so sick. This is
Boy,
WPS.
just out here with a thruple.
Oh my god.
Oh Jesus.
Oh, man.
But for
I'm
real
dead.
though, like if you fuck twins,
Oh God.
would you not?
That shit is mad
How
redundant.
far would you want it to go?
That's redundant.
Like, because when twins do porn,
Yeah.
it's
man.
only legal on Pornhub if they're like separated, like it's like back and forth. Like
oh yeah.
What do you mean?
they're not allowed to
They're
post
not allowed
videos with
to
incest.
hook up with
It's
each other. It's
incest is
incest. That
illegal.
shit is illegal.
Really?
Bro. Yeah.
But what would you want the twins to do? How do you mean really?
I didn't know that was illegal. What if they're not fucking each other? What if it's like
Yo,
two guys and a girl or two girls and a guy and they're not
Charlamagne.
touching each other? They're just fucking this one individual.
That's how it has to be.
hypocritical is this?
Uh-oh.
Twins can't even share a nut, but they're here because they shared a nut.
Yeah, that's politically incorrect. bro.
That's
Nah, I'm with you.
crazy.
Yeah, we need to. That's not. Yeah,
the
word
only
up.
reason
That's
they're
politically
here
incorrect.
Your
is
mind
they
works so
shared a
different.
Nah,
nut.
he's right, though.
Your mind is so
He's
different.
You
right,
just
though.
gonna stop sharing
He's
nuts?
right though. That's politically incorrect.
That's
though.
the most natural thing to do.
You know what else is cruel and unusual punishment?
What's that?
What if they're Siamese twins?
No.
Oh, no.
Oh, man.
Yeah, you
No, I'm
gotta
serious.
Oh, wait.
You can't say that's
Yeah.
incest.
You know what?
Chill.
When
Yo,
I was thinking, you
and
know,
then
the
do
two
you
girls
say-
that share a head on TLC?
Yeah, so you gotta be like, can I get some
They got
heads?
one pussy.
Can I get some heads? What those mouths do though? That's fucked up, man. Siamese twins are out here getting accused of incest and they have no choice.
What?
That's
They got
wrong
no
as fuck,
choice.
bro.
No, but it doesn't count if you have one pussy. Like the girls, I don't know why I went like this when I said they shared heads, but
They did.
they
They
do.
Siamese
share
twins with one
heads.
pussy?
Yeah, one
Look up the girls from
Oh, no,
TLC.
one head.
So they
What?
said when they talk about finding a partner, they'll talk about one guy
Yeah.
because they share a body. They just have two heads on the body.
That's too much.
Oh wait.
Yeah.
I'm too indecisive for that.
You know what I'm talking about, right? See if you can pull it up.
I don't want to see nothing. That's
What do you mean?
Nah,
We can
nah,
watch it.
You want to see it,
It's
bro.
wild, bro.
I think one of them's a lesbian too.
Yo,
So she just gotta stare at pubic hair while her sister's blowing a guy.
TLC.
Think about that.
Abby and Brittany.
Look at that.
Yeah, they have one body.
But they got 2 full heads.
They're teachers too. I looked them up recently.
Nah, that's
Nah,
disrespectful.
Did they name them Abby and Brittany on purpose, like A and B? They did that.
Do you think they pay them 2 salaries?
That's
Would you pay them 2 different salaries, Charlamagne, if they were on the Black Effect, or 1?
Yo, Mandy.
That's a good question.
That's a good question.
No, it's 2 voices. It's 2
it's
voices.
a good. How you gonna spend it all?
Because they would have to share.
What y'all gonna spend it on? Like y'all gonna have to buy the same shit regardless.
That's a
Come
great
on, bro.
question, yo.
Yo, come on, bro. No, it's important.
No, just shut up.
Do they have one social security number?
That's
No,
a great.
That is the
Let me look this
question.
shit.
That's a good.
No,
ass
If they
that's-
have one social security
Okay.
number, 1 salary.
No, you're
That's a
right.
good
That
ass
is a
point,
good
bro.
question.
You got 2 social security numbers, 2 salaries.
I mean, they have 2 names, so I would assume they go by 2 different people.
Damn, bro.
Damn, y'all got deep. You can't. I'm sure
They
you can't-
both passed their driver's license exams, taking the test twice. They both got 2 separate teaching licenses, but they are only paid 1 salary because, as one of them told BBC, we're doing the job of 1 person.
Wow.
Oh wow. So, oh wow.
Salute to Abby and Brittany.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Salute to them.
couldn't be apart at all.
We can't hear you,
I-
Taylor. You're not on the mic.
I think they said when they tried to put them apart, it was too risky, so they didn't do that. And I think they share one, or like,
Oh, they-
No. Wheezy. Oh, that was a dumb thing Wheezy said to me. We're making fun of her.
No.
For being,
Oh, yeah, bring that up.
for being in
Bring this
Mexico.
up. Yep.
Right? She was
Bring
in
that-
Mexico, right? She was in Mexico.
he said you went to Mexico to be with the whites. I said no.
She goes, that's not true. I stayed in a Mexican neighborhood. I said, Wheezy, they're all Mexican
They're all
neighborhoods.
Mexican neighborhoods.
There's not. There's white
It's
people.
fucking Mexico, Wheezy.
Yo, there's
That's where the
neighborhoods in
Mexicans live.
Tulum on my mama, bro, where Mexicans do not live. There's luxury buildings where
It's
Mexicans.
called colonization, gentrification.
So how you gonna tell me that was stupid? But you told me I went to
Yo.
Mexico to be with white people.
Yo, you're stupid, bro.
Holy shit.
You want to split
Jesus
these girls in
Christ.
half. You want to separate them in half. How the fuck you gonna do that?
What you mean? Me? You the one who
Science.
he said he could do heart surgery.
How you gonna split that girl in half, Paige?
Conjoined,
man,
conjoined. Great point.
we need
Paige just
Donald
said this
Trump to-
conjoined.
Pardon them, bro.
From what?
What? I'm not talking shit. I'm just saying.
Yeah, you don't have no kids yet, bro. You need to relax.
Why?
Your kids gonna come out matching like that outfit you got on. All right? They're gonna be a set. All right. You better relax.
Yeah, you
All right?
You know why? You got that. You do got that preemie nut.
Get word up. You gonna name him Kif?
And then they're gonna be like, now, Kiv.
You word up. You better not, bro.
Fuck, bro.
Jesus
Is that
Christ.
what happens if you
Yeah,
talk
that's why you
shit?
can't
Yeah.
even call a baby ugly without kids.
You can
because
think
you
it,
have
but you just
ugly
can't
baby.
say
Wax got a nice light skinned baby right now.
Don't do that.
That's years
Don't do
of
that.
bullying light skinned people.
Oh, my
yes.
God.
Yes. He got a little red bone right now.
Honestly, and his baby, their baby looks like a doll.
Really?
So adorable.
So adorable.
So adorable.
Nice little red bone baby.
Oh my god.
And that's all on Carla.
All on Carla.
Yes.
Light skin wax.
A light skin wax.
Really? Is
Yes.
it boy or girl?
A boy.
I don't even think he got female cum. like, if somebody said to me, like, they're like, yo, predict what percentage of waxes come are boys, I'd be like 99. I don't think there's one girl come swimming around in there at all.
Well, congrats.
Right?
Yeah, salute the waxman Carla. All right.
He got a little young MA cum, maybe, but
Oh my God, dude.
but I don't know if he got girly girl cum. Yeah.
That's what the baby says when it cries.
Y'all toxic. Y'all
This guy is
toxic.
so
Toxic,
toxic.
bro.
Y'all a bunch
Yo,
of
this is a
idiots.
very
Out
flagrant
here, we just
episode.
out
Very
here, bro.
flagrant.
Listen, Mandii and Weezy, anything y'all want to say before we get up out of here?
No, y'all make sure y'all check us out every Monday. That's Horrible Decisions.
Yes.
Type in horror wherever you listen to your favorite podcast and we'll pop up. Again, we also do have merch. We have more dropping in February, so that's at horrorhide.com.
Little black sexcellence.
I want the Buddha hole shirt.
Yeah, I'm dropping this in about 2 weeks, so y'all can get this. I ain't gonna hold you, and some other stuff I'm dropping. Those are just some one-liners I say. But also, we are on Patreon. A lot of y'all are a part of the Asshole Army, so y'all know you get some really good bonus content. We have
our live episodes are wild. There's titties coming out of circle.
And we have about 100 bonus episodes over there. But not only that, if you're single, you need your dick sucked, all the whores are ready. They're in our Patreon.
Yeah, they are.
They link up and fly each other out and have sex.
There's not one Asshole Army dude that came single to our show that didn't get fucked.
Yeah,
because they're horny when they leave.
That is a hell of a marketing.
Yeah, no,
this is great. I mean, that is amazing.
It's a really good pitch.
Like, I'm a married man and I want it in just now. I thought about it for a second. Like, really?
You do have to type it all in. That's patreon.com/horrible decisions because it is an 18+ platform. We'll post like porn that we like watching, not our own, but it's a really good community in there. So make sure y'all follow us on all social platforms at HorriblePod on Twitter and at horrible_decisions on Instagram. And I'm your girl, Mandii B, full core pumps. Y'all know what it is.
I was going to say, if you got a pod, Alex, why don't you do the spiel? Alex just
go ahead.
No, Al, you be quiet as fuck. No. Drew claims I ain't got to do nothing.
Shit. Y'all need a podcast studio and you in new motherfucking York City. It's in Soho because she went to the Whites.
Oh, you know I did, honey. I wanted the black business up in Soho. We have a full-scale podcast studio, photography studio. We have amazing cameras.
Why you say there's no black business in Soho? There's those guys selling the purses on the street.
Yo, they right up front if that's your vibe. Bruh. They finally started recognizing me. Alex and I were walking down the street with huge fucking equipment. They were like, you want bag? You want my bag? I mean, it was so fucked up.
What black guys talk like that?
No, I mean,
it's Canal Street.
That's Asian.
But Horrible Decisions, you can check me out on For Fact's Sake for some easy listening to. We just do random facts on there. It's a lot of fun.
You ain't even tell them the website for the podcast.
How do they contact you?
I'm waiting for Alex to talk.
WTF Media Studios.com.
Alex really wasn't going to do this? This is why we have a partner. Nah, fuck you. Listen.
This is
Yo, I'm telling you,
crazy.
she not needed, bro.
Yo.
She not needed, bro.
I'm starting to see that.
I'm really trying to let Alex get in his bag.
What did she do? What did she do?
Wow, Weezy. Don't let them do you like that.
What did she do?
She's the promo and marketing.
She trying to get him to do the promo.
That is true.
I was doing 15 different things over there. Taylor fell asleep 20 minutes ago. I was doing all Taylor shit too.
It is WTFmediastudios.com. You can book studio time, photography sessions, consults with Alex or myself. Alex can teach you how to set up your pod from home if you're remote, how to make the clips that he makes for Flagrant. Not anymore because he's too busy. But if you do one with me, we can go through your segments, figure out your podcast idea, or even if you're at a plateau, I can help you try to grow it with all of the gems that I have. So,
man, I'm proud of y'all, yo.
Yes.
Thank you.
I remember when y'all had corporate jobs and y'all was just doing the podcast as a hobby. Now it's a full-fledged business.
And we're growing.
Alex, I remember when you quit your job and, went to jail. You know what I mean? Now you directing Netflix specials. Y'all opened up a studio. That is what entrepreneurship is all about, man. It's an amazing thing.
Salute. We need to salute all the half-black entrepreneurs out there.
Half-black entrepreneurs.
Yo, for real. Half-black business is booming.
Let's go!
Oh, it's 68%.
Okay. If Barack can be our first black president, y'all can be black-owned businesses. Okay?
That's a good-ass point. Barack really paved the way for you honkies to do whatever.
He really paved the way for you half a honkies.
Thank you, Barack.
As always, if you listen to this podcast, you think we're smart, you think we're intelligent, you think we're brilliant, you're absolutely right. But if you listen to this podcast and you think we're just a couple idiots who don't know shit, you're
really
right, too.
right.
That's right. It's the Brilliant Idiots Podcast. Thank you for listening.
Bye, guys.
Bye.